Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Tonight we continue God of War Ragnarok. We are, I want to say, 30% done. This is like a wild guess based on like the plot and based on like how many collectibles I have. So it's a long game. It's taken us a good little while. I don't know if it'll end up being more parts than the first one because I am a little bit more efficient and I'm dying a lot less than the first game. And I don't know if it'll be long as Horizon Forbidden West also. That was a pretty long one. So either way, we are continuing. This game is rated M, so this is mature. I will keep my language PG, but the game will make decisions beyond that. Be advised. And also, very briefly, let me remind you about the Gift of Light charity redemption. What we're doing is we are turning channel points into charity, and each redemption of that will mean one of these lights given to a family in need, family in transitional housing, family in emergency placement, people who need a power bank, a light, it's solar charges, plug-in charges, and something that where you could recharge a cell phone. So very convenient to add that on to the kind of necessary care packages. So that's what we're doing, turning channel points into charity. So, save up those points. It is 1,800 points. Have to fix my hair a little. This is the longest my hair has been in a long time. I've been rather busy. Have not been able to get a haircut. So I do need to get a haircut. But yeah, here we are. We're going to dive right in now. More information about the charity and the redemption and how that all works in the About page on my Twitch here. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, go to the Twitch. And if you're here on Twitch, then poke around down here in the menus in the About section. And let's get rolling. Oops, I had the wrong screen open, and there we go. We're gonna dive right in. So just in terms of like predictions, because I love making predictions, and I'm generally not super great at them. We just had a real strong father-son moment right here. Where is he? There he is. Right in front of me. Oh, also, just a heads up, there was an update about 2 hours ago that was supposed to address some of these stuttering issues, and seems like it has not been fully addressed, so that is a little annoying. I give this game tons of credit where it deserves it, but that's kind of ridiculous for PS5. Anyways, that giant flying squid? Octopus? I don't know. Here, we can take this down. Oh, I'm bigger than normal, aren't I? Let's make myself a little smaller. There we go. Ooh, beautiful shadow that casts, though. This was a highlight of the father-son bonding relationship, which is something we're tracking with this game.
Father?
And we're doing that by awarding father points and boy points as we see fit, based on their actions and story beats. Last time was a big one. Kratos went out of his way to help Atreus. Atreus. I feel like I'm saying his name
I
wrong.
always knew Sindri was a great blacksmith, but this magical shield, it just feels natural.
Okay.
The shield is well made, but it is you who wields it with skill.
There you go. See what I'm talking about? Listen to these compliments.
Father?
Father points right away. This is what I'm talking about. We're at a peak between the two games of their relationship. Unfortunately, because of how stories work, what this means is, unfortunately, the next thing that happens is a falling out. And last time, the time before, the very last time, 2 times ago, 2 Wednesdays ago, Atreus went back to Midgard against his father's orders to try to get Freya on their side. It didn't go well. In fact, it went bad. And when that comes out, that's going to really test a relationship. So we are probably... I love making predictions, and like I said, I'm so often wrong that it's actually kind of funny. I think real time, we're 20 to 45 minutes away from a damaging moment to their relationship. A very strong damaging moment to the relationship. So that's my guess. We are completely done with this area. We've done everything we can do in this area.
Atreus, you're looking awfully tall today.
Hey,
Oh,
Sin.
okay. Thank you. Let me turn this music down a little bit. So now we continue back to the main quest. Return to Sindri's. When ready, we can return to the dwarves' home and discuss the next step. So, actually don't know what the next steps are. Like, we need to find another one of these stones, I think, to unlock like another place. This is where we currently are. Oh, we could go back here. Okay, so that's interesting. I wasn't sure if they let us go back here. Midgard is locked. Although... Wait, where's Midgard? Muspelheim. Wait, where's Midgard? That's Asgard. Jotunheim. Midgard's in the middle, of course. Oh, geez, I'm ridiculous. Could not find Midgard. Of course it's in the middle. It's Midgard. Have I even played a game? So, I think we're going here. Although, we can go to Niflheim. What's Niflheim? It says I have a seed. I guess we actually can go there already. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do the main quest for now. And then I'll worry about figuring out that other zone. If it's anything like... Part of this whole zone was just the father-son bonding moment, but it was also very much...
I hope Tyr's had enough time to find his equilibrium, or whatever.
It was also
Indeed. I saw
showing the
flashes
uselessness of
the old
war.
god of war in them, but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor opposing prophecy.
Yeah.
I suppose that's fair. Never can be quite sure what the giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim?
Mm-hmm.
If the giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, then I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
But the mom was a giant, and the mom asked them to go there. So the fact that they predicted that entire journey is not a huge, like, leap. Can we talk to the squirrel guy? Oh, we can.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Oh, perfect. I wanted to know more about you. I think he was in the first game, and I just, like, missed it.
Speak.
If you are ever
Because it's
in
like,
need
oh,
of
it's you
my
again.
services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me.
Oh.
Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw?
I mean, I get the concept.
A magnificent throw, Master Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro.
Thank you.
Very well. You know how to reach me now. All that said, I'm happy to discuss anything else on your mind.
Yeah,
I have a
let's
question.
talk. Oh,
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge.
I know that
right the
voice.
gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Nithhog.
Nithhog? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it
Mm.
were. I tend the branches up here, while Nithhog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth.
oh,
Delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Nithhog
Cool.
is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Please come back anytime.
that's interesting. So there's like these little worm things, linworms. Can you see any here? Oh, there you go. There, that one's a big one down there, right where the cursor is. And then here's some little ones. Maybe this is the mother. Oh, shoot. Ah, my sound effect isn't on. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Skip the update. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm terrible. I thought I had everything ready today. I actually gave myself plenty of time to log in. Hold on, everybody. You did not get to see what happened. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grayley. Grayley donated to the Gift of Light and no sound happened, nothing happened. Here's what I'm gonna do. You didn't even get to see the number change. All right, Grayley, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refund your. I'm gonna reject your channel point redemption, and then feel free to do it again, and then it should work this time. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Get ready, everybody. No rush. There we go. Oh, I love it when things work. And did you see the number change? 52 to 53. I appreciate your patience with me, Grayley Rain. Excellent streamer as well. And let's just, as I mentioned at the top of the show, every redemption will mean one of these little lantern power banks, waterproof, floating solar power charging power bank lights in the hands of somebody who can really need them and really benefit from them during a difficult time in their life. So thank you very much, Grayley. Accepted this time, and you're the first. I didn't even notice the first redemption. Thank you for that as well. I was like so focused on the game. You're the firstest that ever firsted today, and congratulations. And here we are. We're at 53, and now that I'm looking at the screen, this could go up a little. Ooh, this could. Oh, yeah. I think there's just gonna be a tiny little black bar at the top. It shouldn't be too noticeable. It's because I'm using the Elgato, like, I totally forgot what it's called, but you plug it into the PlayStation and it plugs into your computer. Okay, thank you very much for the redemption. Let's dive right back in. Thank you. Okay, so yes, you can kind of see them through the fog a little bit, but they're pretty cool. This game is just full of cool animals and all kinds of stuff like that. Oh, like, look at this. Hello, like a little like a mushroom person thing? Like, are you sentient? Can we talk? I'm just saying, like, what is up with this game and just cool creatures? They're really going for it. Okay, let's see what else he has to say. Nothing. Okay, cool. Can I talk to the spirits? No. Okay, so actually, let me ring the bell. Maybe... You say anything if I ring the bell? What if I shoot the bell? Oh, I can't shoot the bell. Not letting me. Okay, here we go. I'm actually quite nervous to go back in here. Tyr has made a lot of really good points about the uselessness of war and how war is bad, and Kratos largely agrees with them. So... ring my bell. Okay. Here we go. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because the kind of obvious plot
Glad to see you
swing.
back, come help me, won't you?
I'm...
Sure.
Let's... No? Oh, he did make the table bigger.
Right, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Glad you're in a better mood.
Stew will
Yes.
improve.
I was a little overwhelmed before. Forgive me.
Okay, maybe this isn't so
It's funny.
bad.
Nothing seems to settle my mind quite like cooking. Being
Oh,
locked
okay.
up for so long, you
I like
forget how
doing
much
dishes.
joy lives in the little things.
I hand wash
Disappointed.
99.9% of the dishes.
You're
Oh.
kind that way. But your eyes say everything.
Yeah, he is disappointed, and he shouldn't be disappointed.
Oh,
Hope.
you really must.
Why does he have hope that he's gonna,
This
like,
vision of
lead a
me in your
revolution?
mind, where I'm as good as Odin is evil. The truth is always more complicated.
Yes, always.
To imagine it's simple is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So you're really not going to help us?
You'll have my wise and faithful counsel always. I wish I could do more. I really do. But for now, please, allow me to cook for you.
Okay. Song doesn't really fit. So, is that it? Am I missing something? Like, we have two big things hanging over us. One, Brock is 3/4 of a soul, and his brother has been lying to him. He's going to be real mad about that. And then 2, Atreus went to Midgard with Sindri behind Kratos' back. Like, there's a lot unsaid that's going to cause a lot of tension. And I'm, like, real nervous about it. Like, I don't want... Like, fighting demons and fire monsters and all that, it can get frustrating, but it's not, like, uncomfortable, like family drama. But here we are.
Eat.
Let's see. Let's see some family drama.
Oh, careful, careful.
Thank you.
That doesn't belong on the table. I had soup for dinner.
Enjoy. Enjoy, my friends.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
Oh, Brock.
Here
Doesn't even
you
wait for
are.
everybody.
A meal fit for a champion?
Enough.
Hmm?
I said we would speak no more of that.
Yes, of course. Didn't mean to offend.
Well, now I'm confused.
I'm not offended. It's just a word.
The word didn't cloud your judgment.
Oh, that's right.
So,
The
you really
prophecy.
Don't think it means anything?
It sees the champion
After
of
the journey
something.
Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for? Don't you ever think about that?
Every day. But I cannot believe her purpose was to inspire you to take foolish risks.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the giants are counting on me?
What giants?
Oh,
I'm counting on you. To be safe. To be smart.
But-
Use the judgment of a man and not of a child.
But what if Loki going to Ironwood is the only way that...
Atreus,
ooh. Not Loki.
my son.
Okay, here we go. I knew there's gonna be some drama around this dinner table.
Do you hear me?
Well, not nothing
Not
more.
anymore.
I might. Not nothing more. I mean, I know what he meant, but he did kind of not phrase it in a great way.
My words were chosen carelessly.
He said, "You're my son and nothing more." But it's like, you know, he's his own man too. You gotta let
You
him have
really
that.
should eat.
Oh, how's
Some
he in
people
there?
Swear by it. On almost a daily basis.
Now you daily.
I just don't understand. Why is there all this stuff about Loki and the champion and Ironwood if none of it's real? He's just so... Ugh!
Yeah. Seems like a very realistic moment here for a teenager.
Mind if I give you the best advice you've heard all day
Oh.
and possibly ever?
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh, yeah.
That's when all the troubles of your mind work themselves out.
Oh, no. That is great advice.
Sure. Fine. Sleep? Sounds great.
I mean it.
I do too. Get out of here, Heidi.
Already gone.
He touched him. He's gonna go wash his hand. He's not gonna sleep, right? What is that thing again? This is a challenge of only playing 1 day a week. Some kind of seed or... Oh, is he gonna sleep?
Ironwood.
Oh. He has magic, so if he really concentrates on something, I'm a little worried. That he might magic himself there, or... He turned into a bear at one point.
Loki.
Young woman. Ooh, prediction time. Young woman that we haven't seen in Norse mythology. That narrows it down to about 600. Yeah. But this looks like... Okay, I have control. This looks like the area that's in the visions behind the signs, like with the real prophecy. Okay. Did he collect a mask as a little
I
kid?
wish I had known I was a god in Elfheim. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Ooh. That's a heck of a thing to say.
What's going on? Is that a mask?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Where am I?
He did say some not great things
It's
at the end of the
all
last
you
game.
ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
Little people's little
We're
problems.
sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
Memories. And not nice ones.
Not nice ones. Well, he can identify that,
Broke the
so
gate.
that's good.
That was our only way to Jotunheim.
What do you want?
Let's go, Truma.
I don't understand.
Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
don't run off.
Whatever. Whatever.
Can you tell me where I am?
Whatever. 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 Whatever.
Will you
This is a
stop?
heck of a dream. Oh boy. Memories and not nice ones. At least he can recognize that.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh. That's the, like, god of the hunt or whatever.
Okay.
Is that where I'm supposed to go? Because hold on, I just turned around and went that way. I wanted to explore this area first.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
Oh.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we
Oh, that's right.
Please. Please wait. Please.
Whoa, this is dark.
Why is this happening?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
Please stop.
That did happen in the first game. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't stabbing himself, but... Midgard?
Where am I?
Not Midgard.
Easy.
That's not his wolf, right?
Hey, where are you going?
Well, I didn't get to explore that last area at all. Because I immediately turned around and went the other direction, and apparently that was the right direction. I was trying to go the wrong direction.
Okay.
I can't pull out my
Guess I'll
bow,
see
or I
you around
can't
the other
really do
side.
anything. I mean, it looks beautiful, except it's also kind of like spooky.
Where am I? Can you understand me?
Those plants look creepy. Oh,
Oh. Hi there.
hi there.
So, where are we going? Got it.
This looks like a trip. Now there's 3 of them.
I was having the weirdest dream and just kind of woke up here. Is this Ironwood?
Oh, that's right, you can talk to animals. Oh, this might be
How I got
Ironwood.
here?
That's a good
I
point.
dreamt my way here. I mean, suppose I must have. I'm here.
More cool creatures. Wow, look at that. They really, really went out of their way to make very interesting and visually appealing things this time.
Scent? What scent? Oh, that might be Fenrir you're smelling.
Aw,
Wish he were here to meet you.
that was his wolf that died at the very beginning of the game, which part of the prophecy of Ragnarok also.
There's a lot of you, huh?
Yep. Flying leaf creatures?
What's that smell? The air here, it's,
So cool.
I don't know, sweeter? Maybe it's these trees.
It's fairies.
Just looking around. Ah! You tell me if you were gonna eat me.
I'm assuming
That's a joke, right?
if you can kind of read animals' minds, they would tell you if they're gonna eat you. Okay, there's a lot of
I've
them.
never seen a forest like this before.
We got like 15 wolves around us. Starting to get a little scary.
Through here?
Are you sure? Because it really could be anywhere. Are you sure it's through here? Okay. Are we here or are we dreaming we are here? Was the yellow sand area like a travel like waypoint? You know what I mean? Oh, is this where the person who makes all the prophecies is, whose
I'm
name I
not
completely
finished with it yet.
Well, you could put your knife away. Oh, that might be her. But
The paint is made from the bark of the ironwood trees.
as a kid, maybe?
They absorb the memories of the forest so that the paint remembers too. Memories of the past,
Oh. So you can paint
of the
prophecies?
future.
I might be overthinking it. You know,
I'd hate to
magic.
get blood on it.
Put your knife away. Come on. Magic.
Oh, it's really you.
You know who I am? What's wrong?
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
Well, ask her who she is. Nope.
You look weirder than I imagined.
Oh,
I get that.
Sorry. Was that mean?
I mean,
kind of.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up. It's just you're the first person that I've talked to in a very long time.
ask
And
her what
you're
her name
pretty
is.
Good.
Thanks.
He's bad at this.
Let's start over.
Here we go.
I'm Angerboda.
Ah, that's not who
You
made the
must have a lot of
prophecies.
questions?
Yeah. Where
Follow
are
me.
we?
You'll get your answers soon enough.
What if this is like her daughter or something?
Well, some of them.
Okay, before we do that,
New me?
Like I said, you'll get your answers soon enough.
Right.
Is that not your name?
No. It is my name. I'm Loki.
oh really? He's embracing the Loki. Look at this like dodge though, that's pretty cool. And I can pull out all my weapons now. Okay, well, probably means we're gonna fight. Very cool scenery though. Okay. Huh?
Whoa.
Well, that would be convenient. New skills? Say what? Where are my new skills? Probably in the skills map. Aggression. Oh, archery. Or instinct. Wait, which one's new? Because kind of feels like, okay, I had instinct because they're already purchased. Archery's already purchased. Okay, good. I was like, I feel like I should have had archery. Oh, these are all purchased. Oh, new as in like there's more. Okay, let's see. Sonic explosion causes to apply sonic to nearby enemies. Yep. That's all of my experience points, but that just seems like so good. Just increasing the damage, basically increasing the damage of my shots. Why wouldn't I do that? Any passive ability is a win.
This way. I'll take my own path. So where am I exactly? I was in this weird fog.
Oh, I've heard that Utengard can be disorienting. Still,
The rocks.
In the Ironwood.
This is Ironwood, and that was Utengard. So who blocked that tree with that like sonic resonance metal? If not for, you know, somebody else like being here, doesn't seem safe.
So I thought Ironwood wasn't a real place.
Clever, right? Odin won't go searching for the Forest of the Giants if he doesn't think it exists.
The Forest of the Giants.
That's what some people call it. Or called it.
Until there were no more giants, right? Oh, hello there. Sneaky little chest. And look at all the hack silver we have. A resource that's essentially pointless because upgrading and buying all gear takes limited resources.
It's big. I thought giants weren't all supposed to be giant.
But some are very giant. Weirdly. Cool.
So, what do you do here?
Paint, forage, survive, preserve what I can.
But why wait for me?
Because my destiny is to tell you yours.
Oh, that's not much of a destiny. Hey, cool frog! That's fun.
Watch out! Jump up!
What is she hitting him with? Coming after me?
Jump up!
I've got you!
Oh, those guys do the blue attack thing too. If they do the if they do the blue attack, then I have to hit
A little bit of this.
the shield twice, which looks like that. Let me try it.
You've got
I don't think I've ever seen someone fight a jogger that...
Thank you.
Thanks.
I wanted to hear the rest of what he was going to say.
So, what were you doing before you came here?
Surviving Fimbulwinter.
She just throws
Wait.
color at him.
Is that a thing around here? Did you know about it?
Doesn't
I did.
look like it. Well, I sure hope we get to some plot points. So my prediction was 20 to 40 minutes, something would happen that would change the dynamics of the relationship. I'm guessing after this, however long this takes.
Love you, but keep going the way you're going.
Oh, will do. I see this chest. Yes, please. Ooh, forged iron. Yalder timber. I wonder if I make a new bow with that. I don't actually know yet. I know she said keep going. Could be something sneaky over here. Sneaky little loot. No, there's no sneaky loot. And run to catch up.
Is that chainmail? I wonder what Brock and Sindri
Oh.
think of that.
Who?
Oh, they're kind of like uncles.
Kind of? You Midgard giants are strange.
They're dwarves, actually.
Still strange.
Hmm. Who put these things in place for me to climb on and to shoot? Ugh. hate these things. Oh, wrong button. This button. There we go. And I do a lot of damage. Yeah, what a fantastic world indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's just so cool, you know? And not only is it so cool, there's a lot of, like, cool creatures, and it's all unique. It's not all unique, but you know what I mean. Like, they went out of their way to make Ironwood a kind of individual environment. Wait, I see a chest over there, and I see a way up over here, so that means I go back this way. Yeah, it is really cool. Oh. I keep... this game is, like, too good at predicting my movements. I keep trying to go the wrong way, and it keeps end up being the right way. And I don't like when games are good at that. It looked like a piece of that sonic metal, but it's gone now. Hmm.
Do you see anything you could use like last time?
Yeah, I see stuff. Why is this painted? Does that mean I can just shoot it? I guess it means I can just shoot it. New lore. The tree. Mother said the other races of the 9 realms look at the world as individual trees in a forest. They see people and nature and time and destiny as separate elements, but not us. The Jotnar know that these are all branches of the same tree, that you can't separate love from fate, from the flapping of a bird's wings without harming the tree itself. Maybe that's why I saw no fear in her eyes when she talked about walking her path, when she talked about her impending death. Sometimes that comforts me, knowing her and Father passing were just one branch in a great ever-growing tree. Other times, I miss them. I miss them. Oh, who wrote this?
Do you like breaking stuff?
It's just something my father... You know what? Never mind. Yo.
Oh, he's really mad at his dad. So there's a chest over there, and I want to get there, and I'm like freaking out that I can't. Like, have I done something wrong up to this point? Will I ever get a chance to go back? Was this just a big bonus area? Oh, here's my chance. Okay, gotcha. Ah. I can still get the chest. That was going to haunt me. No, no, no. No. You're bad. How do I shoot just normal arrows again? There we go. I keep only shooting my powerful arrows, but I can actually shoot both. I have unlimited normal arrows, and then those green kind of lines that represents my power arrows. So I need to just make sure to throw in some regular ones. Okay, got the chest.
Wait, what?
It looks like you're going the right way.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, okay, I get it. The regular arrows don't really do very much. I mean, I guess it's better than not shooting them. Oh, it hit me! I was not paying attention. I really was hoping to get through these guys without taking a single shot.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
I'm doing
another living
fine.
giant. Maybe one who holds my destiny.
Oh?
Sorry. I'm just really excited to talk to you.
What's in this chest?
Okay.
Summons a spectral ibex to ride and charge into enemies. Finally! Have I... Okay. Have I had one of these yet? Runic summoning? Yeah, this is my first runic summoning. Oh, I ride it? Okay. How do I do that? R2. Well, let's try it. Okay. That's, Oh, I think that's a turtle. Oh, I think that's a turtle too. Shoot, I thought that was a pot. In-game FOMO is the worst. Oh, thanks for posting the clip. I will check that out. Yeah, I mean, that seems cool, maybe if I'm surrounded, but look at the cooldown. It's still not, like, it's like a several minute cooldown. It's like a 5-minute cooldown. So, I don't know how often I'll be using that. Although then again, I mean, you could have a 10-second cooldown, and I'll also forget to use it constantly.
Yeah, I'm just in a magical force that shouldn't exist. Talking to another giant, and she's...
Cute?
Yeah.
That's what he was gonna say. I can't say I'm a huge expert on Norse mythology, though. So, like, whether she exists normally or not, I'm not super sure. She's not a major player, let's say. I would recognize a major player.
Whoa!
Whoa. I mean, finish the pulling up, please.
Guess I'm still getting the hang of things here.
Heh. I get it. Not a bad joke.
Where are we going?
My mother recorded her visions, or prophecies.
Oh.
Thought you might like to see them.
Yeah, who's your mother? Is it
Where are your parents?
the one?
They're not around.
Are they...
Hey, I know you have a lot of questions, but not this one.
I'm sorry.
I know you have a lot of questions, but not this one. He hasn't really asked any questions other than, is this place real? I heard a stick break. Enemies? Enemies? Oh.
Loki! I've got it. Tell me when.
What? Immediately.
Let go!
You mean tell you when? As soon as possible.
I've got this.
Oh, I can tell her when to attack. Just attack like whenever. You were doing fine without my help. Haha. So it looks like the combination of our weapons seems to stun them, which makes sense.
Quite well.
This game's about combos.
Champion, even.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, there you go. That's her attack right there. And she can do a special right here. Alright. I mean, she throws purple. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to go there.
Oh, sure.
They could just do that? I wasn't done exploring. No, no, no.
Hang on. Okay, now you.
I wasn't done exploring. Dude, this game keeps tricking me. Can I go back? I can't go back. I wasn't done exploring.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
That's Evie's medallion.
How big was Edie?
What? Okay.
We're racing, but what if there's loot? I will happily lose to find loot. What if I shoot her? Wouldn't that be funny? Like, he gets real competitive. That would be pretty funny. Oh! Where'd she go? I don't know where she went, but I hear her. Ah, there she is. Is that scene supposed to make you feel like you're winning and then she passes you at the end?
First one off the medallion wins.
Up the medallion, or is it now down the medallion?
Well,
She was gonna win.
you beat me.
I mean, I already knew the path. It's kind of like cheating.
I wasn't gonna say that, but thank you for saying it. Well, hold on. Man, you see how, like, they're trying to force me out of here? I can't even explore. Look at this. Doesn't it look like there's stuff down there? Okay, I'm guessing I'm going to go down there because I cannot jump down there. Whew.
Tackle worm!
Oh, yeah.
Before.
Well, then you should know how to beat him.
What? Hold X to summon... Oh, that's her falcon, which you can't see. It'll be right here. Unleash a powerful giant magic.
It's usually not so lively around here.
Guess I'm just lucky.
How do I...
You're just Loki.
I guess it did it, but it didn't look like it. I don't know. Alright, I have no idea what just happened. I don't need... Oh, nice. Okay, so if I hit the one in the middle, it'll hit them all. Yeah, okay. That does work.
I got your back.
So I'm not even telling her to attack all the time, and she is attacking. Which is nice. I like how fast he attacks. He attacks fast enough that they don't have a ton of time to recover. Great. Ooh, bee scraps. So many bee scraps. Missed.
We're almost to my mom's shrine. Chronicles her visions. It was her way of ensuring
Oh yeah,
the legacy of our
Gora, is that it?
on,
I'm
despite
saying that wrong.
Aesir's best efforts.
But that is who made like the prophecies. So this is her daughter. Okay. I mean, that seemed the most likely, but good to have it confirmed. Since we're essentially asking no questions. When you're traveling together, it's a great time to be asking questions like this. Oh, miss.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you'll see plenty more button clamps today.
I hope so.
Oh. Roller's not really the most dexterous. Yeah, this is a really cool place.
Here.
Where? Why can't I move? Oh, now I'm moving.
Oh,
Isn't that Banyo magic?
Hola.
where do you think they learned it from? Here we are.
Do you live here?
This way.
Why were there Draugr and other enemies on that path? Oh, so this is her style, and her mother's style is a little more, I don't know, like medieval. Obviously the wrong word since it's literally Norse, but comparatively. There's a girl here in Ironwood. Okay. A lot of pressure to try to meet whatever expectations she has. I just need to stay calm. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, we're gonna talk to her for sure, 5 sure, but let's explore. There's a possibility of loot. There's a possibility of lore. There's a possibility of breaking pots. Nope, that's some kind of living creature. We're gonna try to avoid shooting living creatures. Oh, she's right behind me. She kind of scared me. Hi there. Just looking around. Awkward. Oh. My character keeps walking randomly, and I'm worried I'm going to be like forced into a cutscene before I'm ready. This is little prophecy panels. We can't open that up. Okay. Well, looks like there's actually nothing here. Oh, actually, I can't even pull up my weapon, so I couldn't break any of these things even if I wanted to.
Is this my shrine? I've been wanting to see it again.
Wait, you have a shrine?
For
Wait,
many
what?
giants, there is beauty in learning your path and walking it. Of course, others see the future and get messed up by it.
Oh.
Ready?
Well, yeah. I'm ready.
I've seen this before. Where we scattered Mother's ashes. It was on the wall.
There's more to it.
Everything had happened already. Just the way it said. But this part was damaged.
Yes.
Oh, that's us. It's in the bag. Huh.
He keeps like moving on. You can ask her. She's right there. She knows the answers to these questions. He's like, oh, I wonder what that is. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh boy.
It's not right. That can't be what happens.
Thor kills
No.
Kratos, and he goes with Odin.
No. This isn't real. Ironwood's not real. Ungar's not real. None of this is real.
Hey! Whoa, you're okay. You're okay. Hey, it's all alright. It'll be okay. Look at me. Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Maybe you can reason with him a little more as a wolf versus a bear.
Just breathe.
Well, there's a whole pack of other wolves to help calm him down, get him in line.
Good. That's good.
Oh, look at those teeth. Oh,
Okay.
absolutely terrifying.
Let go. Come on back.
Wild.
It's okay. You're fine.
It's alright. I don't know what happened.
Oh, don't worry about it. It happens to everyone.
That happens to everyone?
Not the wolf part, but getting scared about your future.
Not the
That
wolf
cannot
part.
be my future. It says I serve Odin and my father dies. There's just
Not exactly
no
what
way.
it says.
This is the only way things turn out. The
Not
sooner you
exactly what it
accept that, the
says.
better.
It says he's on the ground,
Oh, shit.
and then you're talking to Odin.
Look. Just forget about that now. Forget the future. Forget Loki. You're a giant. And you're clearly coming into some powers that you don't understand yet.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's take a walk.
Little
You
walk and
can
talk.
Help me with something, and I'll teach you. You know, giant stuff.
That would be good. But also, how many prophecies has Kratos like broken, right? Isn't that like the whole point? I'm no God of War video game expert, but it's kind of like God of War / War on God. Like that's kind of his thing. Plus, and I wish I could still see this. I guess we already did this part, right? I don't even know. But either way, wish I could kind of still see this. Because it's like, you know, a real like Romeo and Juliet situation. Not in terms of the weird love story, but in terms of the, oh, took poison to pretend to die, and you know, like who knows? He's laying there on the ground, and you're concerned about him.
Loki.
He might not be dead. Okay. What is that?
What's this?
Here, follow me.
Where are we going?
We're gonna get some food, plant some seeds, my everyday stuff. But first, I want you to meet someone.
Ooh, is it gonna be a cool creature? It's gonna be a cool creature. A siren?
Loki,
No, okay.
meet Yala.
Hi, Yala.
Ah,
Nice to meet you.
num-nums. This is a cool looking creature.
Wow. She's a big girl, huh?
Is that all she's gonna eat? She probably needs to eat half her body weight in plant matter. Can we finish feeding her? What the heck? Rude.
Good girl.
Yes, Yala. It's a yak.
Ganga.
Said she must be lonely here, referring to animals as other people.
I guess you know about the whole champion of the...
Jotnar? Yeah. Do you want me to call you that instead?
No, Loki's good.
Sure. Champ.
I really felt like the yak didn't eat enough.
So, where did you say we were going?
We need to collect some fruit. If we follow the river, we should find some.
Hmm.
Those flowers over there.
Silence.
Okay.
No, that's what they're called. They only grow in Jotunheim.
Which ones?
My mother and I used to take naps in them when my grandma and her fought. It was one of the only places she found peace.
Which ones? They say things like over there a lot in this game. And I'm always like looking for loot. Oh, what about this plant? Yoink. Can we talk about this plant? Wow. That's just so cool. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, they really
Aha! Here's
outdid
one.
themselves
Let's grab
in
it.
this game.
Who's it for?
Well, it's gotta
Greeley
eat,
says
don't
this whole
they?
game is wow. It is, yeah.
Never seen fruit like this before.
They're called green bulbs. My mother made me eat one every day. For strength, they taste terrible.
Yeah.
Seems like they work, though.
Is that it? Just the one? Oh, they're there. Can I have one? I need one of those. Sounds good. I love a bitter fruit sometimes.
Excuse me?
It sounds like she likes you.
Oh, it's getting deep here.
Yeah, sure.
Does she know I can talk to animals? Because she said it sounds like she likes you.
Could you
Not
grab
she
that one?
likes you. Sure. Why does it look different? Do I need the knife? Just
Those
pull.
wolves. You take care of them?
I do. They're good friends.
Can't wait to meet more of them.
There can't be too many more. I mean, there still needs to be an ecosystem. Wow.
How many more of these fruits do you need?
You in a hurry to leave?
No, I just... gotta save my father's life now, apparently.
Loki, we have time.
When they get so big, do they just not open and close anymore? Wow. So interesting. I just wonder, like, who on the team was like, yes, let's do this. What a cool idea. Hey, a beast bone! That's what I need for the next version up from beast scraps is beast bones, so it's nice to finally start getting them.
I see some fruit up there.
Then we should be up there too.
I mean, there was fruit on the tree back there.
Wait, were you talking to me or the yak?
But yeah, I don't think she can talk to animals.
Let me help.
Thanks.
You're
There
welcome.
you go. I mean, it seems like quite a big call for like, you know, usually works pretty well too. Although,
Listen,
to be fair, I don't have any
I
yaks.
know we're out here having fun and all,
But
maybe we should talk about what you saw in the mural.
What
yeah.
I saw would never happen. I wouldn't join Odin if it cost me my father.
If I learned anything from my mother, it was that these things have a way of coming true, one way or another.
I learned from my father too. Close your heart to it.
That's not
I
what you
can't.
should have learned.
Not for this.
He has taught some better lessons than that, and you have some loot inside you.
Looks like something just dropped from that clam too. Want to check it out?
Oh, she called it a clam. Okay. This game thinks I'm trying to miss out on some loot. Nope. 2 beast bones. I think I have enough for the next upgrade. Now what? Ooh. She's like, the Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Snow White. I guess it's a bunch of Disney princesses that sing to the animals. I'm just enjoying just looking around. I just wish there wasn't the slightest of stutters, because it is actually kind of annoying me. Is this her grabbing the fruit, or her grabbing the sun? Boom.
Can't reach it.
There you go. Boom.
You know, I may have thought about going to Asgard, but I'd never do it.
Yeah?
My father wasn't helping me figure out my destiny.
Hmm.
When Odin and I were alone, he offered to teach me.
You were
Oh.
alone with Odin? He could have easily killed you.
I mean, not that easily.
No, that easily. Allfather. He's like the most powerful of the Aesir. He is. Yeah. Grayley says I'd be so distracted in this game. Yeah. I think that's me right now. I'm usually distracted from, like, always trying to find loot, but there's a lot of really cool stuff to look at. And even the way they do the water, it's not like 100% perfect, you know, in terms of like it breaking and stuff, which I've seen some games do, so they
Let's head up
decided
to
not
that
to put the
ledge.
resources there. But it still looks cool. Like the ripples and the open water and this kind of slime stuff. Looks very cool.
Taka upondum.
Oh!
More fruit. We don't need it, but we can grab it anyway.
How do you know when it's ripe?
My parents taught me. It's a delicate guessing game.
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen then?
I'm sure of the big stuff.
Oh. Look at these leaf creatures. These are not leaves. These are living creatures. Hey, even here on Midgard, we have creatures that look like leaves. Yeah, so I know this pottery has been here for 1,000 years in your, like, secret protected forest, but there's an achievement if I break enough of these. So Sorry, video games.
Oh, Yala can't get under that log.
What is this thing? I think I accidentally shot one of those earlier. I don't even know what that is. Can she get under that log? That one sounded... That was different. That was a different one. That was hurry up. Not just come here, but come here immediately. Nope. Okay, let's see how close we can get to this thing.
Feeding your animals? You do this every day?
If I don't, they'll die.
Just seems like a lot for someone your age.
Our age.
Right.
One of the last conversations I had with my father, he said he was sorry he couldn't protect me. That I'd have to grow up so fast.
At least you got an apology.
Huh.
Dads have a way with words, huh?
It kind of reminds me of like a Fallout Mirelurk. Nice. Hey! She's just never bothered to loot. Oh, look at this! That's the place we were running up earlier. It
Nice
loops around
view.
on itself.
Oh, just you wait. It gets better.
That's cool. That's just good level design. You're on rails, but you kind of feel like you're really exploring an area. I don't need either of those. Those are last generation's upgrade ingredients. I'm trying to like really
maybe
listen.
Odin needs you for something.
They do
Or
auditory hints
maybe
in this
it's not
game.
what it looks like. Maybe I'm tricking Odin.
There you
Oh,
go.
is trickery something you're good at?
I lied to my dad a couple times.
Oh, a master of deception.
Oh, no, eat.
Green bolts go here in this bucket.
Why is the yak not wanting to eat the delicious food?
Hey, if I need to, like, fix my bow or something, can I?
Of course. I've got supplies in my tool chest over there. By the
Ooh.
way, I left something in the tool chest for you. I'll meet you over by Yala when you want to leave.
Upgrade
Is it okay to hang
time.
out around here?
As long as you want.
What's up, squirrel? Kind of a squirrel armadillo situation. I can hang out here as long as... Oh, well, yeah. Let's
The lines on
do
this
some
one feel
prophecies.
so alive.
Oh, wow. It's quite the compliment.
Oh, no conversation about the
I
actual
really like
painting?
what you did with the colors in this one.
Oh, that dark blue pigment in the sky was really hard to nail down.
Well, you clearly did. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to
Oh,
talk more
that
about
one's
what
my
they
favorite.
say.
I'm really proud of that one hand. Like, seriously. Look at it.
No, yeah. It's amazing. Hands are so hard to draw.
They really are.
Don't ask me. I can't draw anything.
Hey, what's this one?
Yeah.
I painted that one with grandmother. Wasn't as good back then.
So Grandma was around when she was a young child. She's only 15 now. So in the last 10 years, she's lost 2 generations. Ooh. What's going on? Tell me all about it. Tell me why you're one of the
This
last
one's covered
giants.
up.
Yeah, it's not ready for anyone's eyes. Except maybe Yala.
It can't be that bad.
Maybe I'll show it to you one day. But not today.
Only 3 colors? Where are the rest?
That's all I need. I mix them to make the rest.
I guess he never learned that. Kind of bothers me
Is
that
another
the
one of your paintings?
one prophecy is covered
Pretty
up.
good.
Nah, not my best. I could do better.
Well, I like it.
So this is not a prophecy. This is just a painting, right? Must be hard to know.
What's next?
Well, now's when I usually harvest the beast roots I mix with them. I mean, unless you still want to leave.
No, I can stay. I want to stay.
Can you stay, though?
Kubota, earlier you said the Udengard can be disorienting. But what is it?
This is the first time he's finally asking a
First of
question.
our people. He died a long time ago, right? Odin killed him.
Yes. Odin destroyed everything that remained of him, save for one thing. His dreams. Odin couldn't touch those if he tried. And they are ours.
This cool bird. So the first giant Odin killed, but he couldn't destroy his dreams. And so the dreams are a place where they travel through, I guess. She said she left tools in the tool chest for us. But do we know where this is and how to access it? I was hoping this would mean I could upgrade the bow. I don't want to miss an opportunity because I don't get to play him very often. I don't know. Looks like a lot of branching paths that don't actually go anywhere. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. Oh. That already... Alright, whatever. Hey, here we go. Upgrade gear, yeah. Oh, if I had gotten one more yardler timber, do you think there's 4 here? And I just, like, missed it? Boy, that sounds right. Like, there's one... Like, if you get all 4 in an area, then you can upgrade your bow. And maybe I just missed it. But, Sonic Attunement... Oh, yeah, this uses B-Scraps, right? Wait. Equipped... 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 I think I can only collect so many of these, though. Yeah, I can't equip it. Okay. Or maybe I can, but I can't do it in this. Upgrade takes more beast scraps. Okay. So, assuming I can only equip 3. Let's make that assumption, because I actually don't know. If I can equip all 4, then none of this matters. Lethal detonation, yes. Runic arrows explode, mass damage round. We absolutely want that. The first arrow from a full quiver deals significant damage increase. Always. That's how you start a fight. Love it. Melee attacks against enemies afflicted with Sonic deal stun. I try not to do melee, and this is arrows. Sonic arrows greatly increase status, and status is like the stun. So, yep, this one just seems better. So I'm going to spend the rest of my beast scraps on it. Because from this point forward, it's beast bones anyway. This one seems... These two seem like the way to go. So that's how you upgrade with beast bones. So, okay, cool. Oh, don't go through the, like, delay of shutting it all. I'm gonna need to do this. Nope. Nope. Armor? Accessories, here we go. Okay, I can only select 3. That's what I thought. So we want to unequip. I think I did that in the hardest way possible. Right? No. Ugh, which one did I want? Oh yeah, I don't want Sonic Aftershock. Okay, there we go. I have enough for one more upgrade. I'm not super confident at this point that that's what I want to use that on. So I'm kind of hesitating. And then 5 or 6 hours from now, when I actually get to do something again, I'll be not hesitating and be annoying. Oh. I just have the Resurrection Stone. Oh, my father's out there without the Resurrection Stone. Okay. So that's it. Man, I really feel like I missed one of the timbers, and there's no way to get it. Darn. That's a whole upgrade to the bow. That's a big deal. Is there any way I would be able to get it from here? I want to say no. Like, wherever it is, I missed it probably long ago. Yeah. Okay, well, if you play this game, remember, try to get 4. That's the upgrade. Just look around in case there's any here. I don't see any. Darn. Already went this way. Okay. On to the rest of the story. Hello. Oh, actually, maybe it's to come still. I guess we're not ended here. She did say you can stay as long as you like, and we're like, sure. Is that a pot I could shoot? I don't know.
You know, I paint too.
Oh.
Well, I draw.
What do you draw?
All kinds of things. Monsters, artifacts, anything Father and I encounter on our journeys.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, is your father an artist too?
Robust
No.
journal he's got.
There are some roots up this way.
What's with this area?
Easy, girl. You've got this.
Do you have any animals that could maybe, go faster?
Rude.
No offense, Yala.
Of course I do. They just can't carry both of us. This is much easier.
Got it.
I mean, we could also walk.
I've got this one. There's another up the path. Just take only what you need. See?
All right, let me see. Okay, gotcha. So you don't want to take too much from one tree. Is this where something attacks us?
You won't need that. The roots snap pretty easily.
He's always pulling out his knife.
There. Just take a little off. A good twist ought to do it.
Like that?
Exactly. We're coming! We're coming! There's more roots this way.
I mean, just walk over these things, right? Like, we don't need her. Oh, I don't want to hit the horn. Okay, and we have something impossible to hit. Okay.
She really doesn't like me, huh?
She does. It's just, apart from me, the only other person she spent time with is...
Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, I hope she's okay. I mean, we'll be okay.
Loki! Show me the wolf!
Wait, what? He's able to channel his Spartan rage to transform into a wolf at will?
That's it! You got this!
Wow. He is very powerful. Wow. Okay. Well, if I kill an enemy with these shots, then they explode and hit everybody, so. Oh.
I've got you!
Where'd he go? Oh, wrong button. Oh well.
You okay?
Feels weird when I change.
I bet.
Like, I'm not in control.
Do you need to be?
Do you need to be? That's an interesting question. I would say yes. Can we go check on your yak? Oh. She's fine. Huh, okay. You wanna hand wave magic these rocks away? Oh. Oh no.
Well, at least there's some roots down here. Grab them while we look for a way out. No knife, remember?
Oh, yeah. Guess it isn't a total loss.
I think they're already broken, though. It looked like they were scattered on the ground.
Whoa!
Can somebody tell the yak to get moving? Oh! Oh, I was looking up to the yak. Wow, I just took a big hit for no reason. Swing and a miss, big guy. Oh! Oh! I know I said this the last time I played him, but I like his playstyle better than Kratos's. Like, I actually do better as him. It's just, this is my playstyle. Like, quick, light hits, and a lot of range shooting. I'd play him for the whole game if I could. I mean, it doesn't make as much sense for the story, but this is my playstyle.
It wasn't you. Hey, looks like they opened up a path over there.
The only hit they got on me when I was like looking up off in another direction. If that was Kratos, I would have taken like 10 hits and probably almost died.
You're okay. But what about you, Loki? What do you feel when you change?
Just anger.
Part of you unleashed the wolf with that anger. Maybe you just need to find the part that will guide it?
How?
You can fight with all sorts of emotion in your heart, not just rage. If rage lets it out, another might help you stay you.
Okay. Vague advice? Doesn't seem to be bad advice, just seems to be vague. Oh, it looks like some kind of vulture, maybe? Like their version of a vulture? I mean, not with that beak, but looks really cool. So many cool animals. Have I mentioned there's cool animals? Has that come up? Alright, we're gonna... Is she gonna mention why there's all these, like, very deadly creatures?
Where does this bridge go?
Hold on.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Maybe.
Like, there's all these deadly creatures on her, like, daily path? She's not gonna say anything about that? Like, oh, well... I deal with this every day. Or, whoa, something must be stirring them up.
Again.
Yeah. Let's drop off these roots in the bucket up on the left here. Then, I've got one last thing to show you.
Wait, where did these guys come from? They're cool. Hello. How you doing? What's your deal? No idea. Let's find out. Where'd they come from, though? Because this is her base, right? We're not somewhere else?
Yeah, just... We should head back toward the water.
Oh.
Is it alright if we stick around longer? Might wanna, you know, repair some stuff.
Yes.
The game is like, upgrade. It's like, well, I haven't collected all the upgrades. They were not here before. I would have seen them, right? I'm not losing my mind. She didn't mention them. Oh, and now the wolves are here. Do they eat the berries? Well, yeah, I don't have enough to upgrade, so I lost out. Oopsie doodle.
Are there any animals you can turn into?
Not yet. But for you, that might be a god thing and not a giant thing.
Oh.
Thanks for rubbing it in, though.
Sorry.
Joking.
She's fun. We have fun here, don't we?
Through the tunnel on the right, Yala. That's where we're headed.
Through the tunnel on the right. That's the tunnel on the right. So what happens if we go this way?
Dead end.
Nope. The game usually doesn't force me that much.
I really like that spell.
It hides this place perfectly.
Maybe that's why I couldn't sense any other giants when Father and I visited.
Oh, I can get off. Okay. I would like to walk anyways. Like, we don't actually need to carry that much. It makes a burping sound. We have fun here. Alright. Maybe walking through the swamp water is not the best idea.
So, what's that soul in your knife?
The what?
There's a soul inside your knife.
Wait, what?
Did you not know that?
No? Whose soul?
You know, maybe you should keep it where it is until you figure that out.
How did... I don't just go around stealing people's souls.
Let's get up on that outcrop. Yala can swim around and meet us on the other side. Can't go through the water with that tree in the way.
What? There's a soul in the knife? Is that, oh my god, the guy's name with the B from the first game? Did I take part of his soul when I killed him? Whoa. How crazy would that be? Oh. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, there's loot to be had. No, you stop with your telling me to keep up. There's loot to be had. Like, specifically there. What? Oh, you just met a rock-skipping champion. I grew up near creeks, and there was nothing else to do. Skip rocks for hours and hours. How do I skip a rock? Tell me I can skip a rock. Oh, no. Don't do this to me, game. Come on. None of these look like good rocks anyways. You want a nice flat rock, of course. Whoa, why can't I skip a rock? Oh, no. Oh! Where was this before? Here we go. So you want to get down. You want to get down, at a nice angle. I'm a sidearm. I'm a sidearm. You can do it a lot of ways. I mean, you can't do it straight into the water. But, I like to... So she's kind of lobbing. I like to start real low and do like a big first skip. So it's like... She's kind of lobbing. So see... Oh, I don't have a lot of control here. R2. Okay, I'm literally pressing R2 and it is doing nothing. R2. It says R2 on the controller, because sometimes I misread and push the wrong button. And that rock is flashing also, right there. It is literally not letting me... No, the controller's working. Okay. I mean, it was being weird how it, like, wouldn't show me the rock pile. Like, did it actually... Did I actually mess this up? There's no button I can push other than to turn the camera. I broke the game. I continue to break the game. I must have the world record for amount of times games have broken while I'm playing them. Restart checkpoint? Alright, let me do a new save. And then I'll restart checkpoint and then see how far back that is. I broke the game. Classic me. Classic me. Okay.
Yala usually takes a while to get around.
And so this is already better. Because she hadn't even started throwing before this popped up.
Clears my mind.
Oh, yeah, see,
I'll
this
try to
conversation
see how
never
many
happened.
bounces I can get. You want to try?
Yeah. Like 6 bounces, NBD.
Looks easy enough. Oh.
A little help?
No,
Cider.
I think I got it. How about...
I'm a little confused how me as the player is supposed to do better on
You're
this.
laughing at me now.
Because I am actually good at skipping
I'm not
rocks.
laughing at you. I'm
You're not?
laughing at the situation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what are my options as the player here?
Okay, well, I might need a little help.
You'll get it. Throw
Yeah.
a platter. It's all about timing. When you release the rock.
Yeah, it's not really about timing. That's ridiculous.
Alright, watch this.
Bring the wolf, Loki, but under your control.
Oh, hello.
Catch this!
Is the wolf under my control? It's like she's ready to teach me a lesson, you know? She's like, bring the wolf under your control. Like, she knows the enemies are here, right? Oh, hello. Can I help you? Oh, you're right over there? Here, release your eagle. Man, I am such a better fighter with Loki. Oh, hello. I thought she had him. My bad. It had such low health that I can't believe she didn't kill it. And the last time she said she got this, she didn't got this. Oh, gotta kill these ranged guys. Nice. Ooh. So when an enemy dies under her status effect, too, they take extra damage. Or they explode doing extra damage to everybody else, I mean. Nice. We do make quite the pair. Oh, I haven't done any of my special attacks. I keep forgetting to do my special attacks. Okay, here we go. You get a special attack.
That didn't count, by the way. My last throw.
Oh, it counts.
A trogger came out of the water.
Excuses. We can always try again later.
Alright. I did do a little worse in that fight, but still. Try again later. Let's try right now. I tell you, I'm good at skipping rocks. Oh, good. I can.
We'll want to head under that archway when we're done here.
Oh! Another Gift of Light redemption. And I will skip these rocks. The briefest of reminders. More information in the About section of my Twitch. But, Gift of Light, we are now at 54. 54. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Grayly Rain, for the redemption. 54. And we get the sound effect. And we get the pop-up. This is great. A light / power bank will go to a family that needs it. Why is it moving so slow? You don't release back there. You love the sound effect? Thank you. As you know, I make my own sound effects. It's partially why it takes me so long to make them. Oh. It dings. Why am I chucking it that way? There's a little light. I need to pay attention to the light.
Nice one.
Thank you. That was perfect.
A little too late.
No, it was not perfect.
Too late. You'll want to release the rock earlier.
What?
You gotta release it earlier.
She keeps telling me that, but
Nice throw.
I let go right when the light hits.
Almost there.
Almost there? Okay. So there is a perfect.
A little too late.
She says, nice throw, blah, blah, blah. But
The
there,
hang of this. Almost there.
does that thing... Yes!
See that?
Once I realized that it was throwing only that direction, then it was like, okay, when I do a perfect hit, that thing's going to open up. Gotcha. I love the sound effects, and I finally, because of my last job, I lost access to the sound making program that I use, and so I finally got to get my booty in gear here. I finally downloaded another one. It's just Audacity. It's a free one, and then I made that one. God, it's not as easy to use as the Adobe one, but there's a reason it's so expensive. How do I... I'm sorry, how do I move on? Like, I was so focused on rock skipping that... Like, do we go in the water here? Do we swim? Does the yak swim? Oh, no. Excuse me. do we climb up here? I literally have no idea where to go next. That's so funny. Hey, what's this? Hey, I'll take some bee scraps. Is there some sonic metal I blow up? Oh, man. Oh, there's all this, like, paying attention in this game. It's so annoying. She said something about somebody swimming. Are we swimming or is the yak swimming? Eventually we're going to be on the yak over there because we get to loot that stuff. So that's... we know this. Okay. So we're going to assume it's something we can do from here. We really only have the ability to shoot things. That's kind of our thing. So it's something we can shoot from here. No Kratos. No. So we got into a fight with Kratos, our dad, and we went into our room and went to sleep, and we kept like getting angry and saying Ironwood, like, because it is our destiny to go here, but we didn't think it was a real place, and then we, through our dream world, traveled to this place. And you can ride an ibex. I can ride the ibex, but that's only for attacks, so it's only like 3 seconds. It won't actually get me. It won't get me anywhere. At least I don't think it will get me anywhere. I mean, I could try it, but I don't know where. Well, let's try it. Nah, yeah. See, it just kind of... yeah. This is a weird, like... I don't know. This area has not really been, like, puzzle-heavy. But she's standing here. And the way... part two, part two of this new series... the companions do a really good job hinting. And in fact, most of the time they're really annoying. Because they're like... I told you to shoot the tree, and you're like, I know, I'm looting. Oh, still haven't shot the tree yet. And, like, it kind of gets a little annoying. That is not what's happening right now. What's happening right now is I have no idea where to go. Although, we did just have a bug and have to restart. Maybe there's another bug here. Like, I wouldn't know. So let's just backtrack. Where's our beast? So the beast is trying to The yak is trying to get through here. The yak can swim. She said the yak can swim. You know what? You know what I think it is? I know this sounds like a cop-out, but I think it's a bug again. And I know that's crazy, but they just released a patch earlier today, and I'm wondering if some weird things like this are messing up. Because I'm trying to remember what she said. She said the yak can swim and we'll meet him on the other side. So, like, the yak could swim through here. Restart checkpoint. Hopefully it's after that last battle. This would be the second time we've had a restart, and I was correct. And look at this. And here's the yak. Just standing right here. Okay, so it's just bugs. And in a game with puzzles, that's a little frustrating. So how do you know when it's a bug, and how do you know when you need to restart the checkpoint? And I need to redo the rock skipping also, because it didn't save. Okay, it's just a bug. Just a bug. We could have sat there for an hour, or we could have figured it out in 10 seconds. And how would you know? That's, let me say, I'm a little frustrated.
You're getting the hang of this.
Thank you.
Nice throw.
Thank you. We'll get it a little faster this time.
Almost there.
That was almost it. That was a little late.
Wow.
Oh, no, I got it. Alright, we got it in 3. That's pretty good. Oh, look, a yak. This yak was supposed to be here before. And was not. Okay. Boy, that's a little frustrating. Excuse me. Is there any loot to be had over here? Will it even let us? Oh, it will let us. Can I jump off the yak and climb up there? No. Yeah. Wow.
Where are we going now?
I have something for you. A gift, I guess?
Should I be scared?
No.
I don't have anything for you.
Let's hope this is another bit of the wood so I can upgrade my bow. Oh, man, wouldn't that be cool if I could upgrade my bow? Because of some clever rock throwing. I'm not giving up on that chest over there. I see it. I'm not giving up. There's got to be a way to get to it.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
I don't know. Can you?
Are we the only giants left?
Sort of. It's complicated.
I want to know.
It'll be much easier to just show you. I promise.
Well, at least he's finally asking questions. It's just she's not answering them, so... No wonder he wasn't asking questions. Cool bug. Hey, bug. We know what we want. We want the, like, wood to upgrade our bow. Runestone refinement. Refined material from the spark of the world where chaos and order thrive together. What? What? Oh, it's an accessory. Using a Healthstone or Raystone refunds 1 runic arrow and reduces runic summons cooldown. That's cool. I don't think that's super useful for my playstyle. But that's cool. Like if you're killing enemies and picking up the loot. If you have a high luck character, I guess this would be useful. I don't know. Is that better than any of these? So basically that just means I kind of reload a little faster. This increases damage dealt. This increases damage dealt. This increases stun dealt. Nah, I'm not ready to switch out any of those. Alright. Let's go back. There are some more pots to break, though. And it's like, these have just been sitting there for possibly hundreds of years. Why waste them? Ooh.
What about my prophecy then?
Yes.
If it is true, what do you think I should do?
Doesn't matter. There's no changing where you end up. You can try whatever you want to avoid it, but it'll happen anyway.
You're telling me nobody has ever changed their fate?
I kind of don't want to get off
Ever?
because I don't want
Sure, maybe some details
I don't want the story to
change, but
stop.
The endpoint remains the same. It's better to walk your path than to struggle against it.
Okay. Is that it? Okay. Oh, let me click on this. Oh, something's... Computer's being weird, and... There we go. Okay. And I'm having a little bit of an internet issue. Fixing. Okay. We're good. Stable upload. Okay. Very exciting. Alright. Ooh. Cool. Oh, I don't get a comment on that? There's a bunch of fruit up there. Do we get it now? Oh, there's one down here.
Got another one.
Isla will enjoy that one. She's always so hungry.
Is that a wolf? Oh, here, let's find out. It is a wolf! Isla, according to Engboda. Man, I'm so bad with names. She's the hungry one of the pack. Everyone's got a hungry friend. Okay. Meh. I got a whole lot of lore going on. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello, little creatures. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got a mechanism. And we've got a dead end. Will it even... oh, there we go. It will let me walk to the edge. Okay. Cool. She's gonna show me something, but I'm a little... At this point, I'm getting, like, a little annoyed that she won't answer any of my questions. It's an elevator.
We're heading upward.
She could magic these rocks out of the way, though. But I guess she's not going to.
Farah.
Oh.
This, gift doesn't seem like something you're excited about.
What happens if she slips and it falls? Ooh.
What does that mean?
You'll understand once we get there.
This relationship is not off to a strong start here. This might be the whole stream. I have no idea.
Now, time to hold up my end of the prophecy.
So her end of the prophecy was to show me my destiny. And then what happens? What if she dies? I'm not saying I want her to die, but as far as she knows, she doesn't have anything else to do.
I've got you.
Have we fought these creatures before? They look kind of crazy. I'm not super excited about them. Yeah. Okay. I'd be staying back and shooting more if she wasn't, you know, up in the fray herself. Ooh! Did you see that? Oh, look how much damage they do to each other. So, oops. Oh, wow. I should probably pay more attention. What I was gonna say was, I got so excited I got distracted and almost got myself killed. But what I was gonna say is, when they explode, when they're under the sonic effect, they really do a lot of damage to everybody else. Which is kind of the point, but I just need to remember to actually do it. Ugh. Have I mentioned I hate the nightmares?
I've got this.
Ugh. Ugh, they're awful. They're awful. Oh, okay. Nope, and the neck. Okay.
This way. We're coming up on the Valley of the Fallen.
What happened to
The Valley of the
They
Fallen, here we
retired
go.
living in fear of Asgard, so they hid.
Tired of
Left a pile
living in
corpses to
fear of
confuse
Asgard.
Odin, should he ever find a way into Jotunheim.
Where'd they hide?
You'll see.
What? Left a pile of bodies to confuse Odin. But they are not a pile of bodies. Where's the loot in this area? Isn't this magical mist means there's loot? There's loot? Oh, well, guess not. Only in water? Did they all go to some other, like, realm? I mean, either way, they're not here. But if they're alive, that means Tyr can lead an army of giants. Oh, why is my hair all messed up? Beep, beep, beep. It's so long, it hits me in the eye when I comb it. Get down there. Are they in stasis, maybe? Okay.
Oh, more marbles.
Wait, you've seen these before?
Not these, but I found a few in Midgard,
Where?
inside your mother's murals.
Oh, but that's...
That's what?
There are more out there.
What are they?
Oh, these are the giants.
Just look.
These are the giants. They're in some kind of like stasis or whatever.
The Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. It's like he chucks it back in there like hard.
Brother?
Hey, careful.
Yeah, he's being real aggressive. Like, even if they're glass, you know, why are you being so aggressive?
Bara. Giants. These belong to the giants?
No.
These are the giants. They had a choice. They could stay in Jotunheim, waiting for Odin to find a way in to slaughter them.
Which he never did.
Or they could hide. My father helped whisper their souls into these.
What? So the knife has a soul in it
And
too?
before he died,
Is it our mom?
he passed them on to me. It's within these. They found peace.
I guess that's good. I don't know what the difference is, like putting your soul in a marble or dying.
Now they are your responsibility.
Maybe if they died, they would still be sort of under Odin's control in a way. Because, you know, Odin be messing everything up.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what my mother saw. You're supposed to know what to do with them when the time comes.
And when's that?
I don't know.
That's all she knows, huh?
This is a lot of responsibility.
It is.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
I'm great.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I guess.
Yeah.
Now that I've given you those, my part in all this is over.
Oh, yeah. This must be a weird
You
spot
could
for
always
her to
come
be
with
in.
me.
She's like, I have no purpose in
We could
life.
fight Odin together.
If I was supposed to fight alongside you, I wouldn't disappear from your damn mural halfway through.
Oh.
I understand.
Oh.
Well,
Not only does she feel like she doesn't have
Break up
purpose,
the
she's
set.
not on the mural.
don't you think?
Let's keep walking.
Is she gonna die? She's like totally gonna die. I hope not.
Tallest peak in the realms.
Do
The other
I?
time I was in Jotunheim, I was there with my father.
You know the giant's fingers?
I spread my mom's ashes there.
Oh.
Feels like ages ago. Hey, just because of some dumb mural, your story doesn't have to be over.
I know.
Not some
I
different
mean,
mural.
I have plans. It's just... It's over as far as the giants are concerned. So what's that make me?
A friend?
Good answer. Good job, kid. You don't get boy friend points, because that's not this stream. We're examining the father-son relationship. Unfortunately, they are currently not together. I'll give him boy friend points. All right, you've convinced me to award the points. No. I'm only
Wait,
half
feel
kidding.
that?
Feel
Oh.
what?
Help me with this. We should get back to Yala. Something feels off.
Yeah, something feels off. Everything has changed, but yeah, I'm only half kidding. He does deserve some points because he's maturing, which is only going to help the relationship with his father. Although right now he's currently very mad with him. So I guess we're coming back here.
Yoppa!
This is that little shortcut type thing. Well, we're about to be attacked, but who are we about to be attacked by? More of these draugrs and creatures that the story has not even bothered to explain why they're here and why they're attacking us.
Angerboda, could you help?
Angerboda.
Is she okay?
Oh no.
Oh,
Loki! What's happening?
it's okay. I can handle it. Go check on Yala.
I'll come
Oh.
around.
What is this? A werewolf? What is this thing? Oh! I mean, it's super cool and super scary. Oh, I think these were in the first game, but we only fought them like one time near the end. And I didn't really know what they were then, too, right? Does that seem right? Like from the first game? Hey, I'll be here all day, I guess. That's what I keep saying. My playstyle is a ranged, roguelike kind of character. Oh! Notice he did a whole third of my health, though, with one hit, so I guess I can't really be here all day. I'll be in trouble. But while he's stunned, I should hit him with my melee. Oh, he hit me again. Half health. So it looks like I can survive 4 hits. 4 hits total. Do you see how fast he started swinging? Oh! There we go. Oh! No, here we don't go. I need to hit him when he has status effect. There we go. Ooh, now it's a fair fight. This is harder than, like, a lot of the trolls we've fought. Ooh! I totally dodged late. I mean, there did happen to be a rock there also, just for the record. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Hey, Gabota! Where'd you go? Hello?
Woo!
Up here.
Y'all okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
no,
was
that's a
fine.
plant.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry about leaving me to fight a giant monster?
These marbles.
He wants to talk about the marbles? And don't get me wrong, the marbles contain the souls of giants? Yes, let's talk about the marbles. Can we talk about this creature that just attacked us? Do we not talk about this creature? Is it any of these? It's none of these. Is it one of these? No, 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 no. We just don't talk about the creature? No. We don't talk about the creature, and it's not in the bestiary.
They're all that remains of the giant?
We're fine.
Not all of them.
That was not an easy
Some
fight.
are just missing.
But
Ooh,
where could they be?
We're
missing.
in the 9 realms, as far as anyone can tell.
Nowhere in the 9 realms. The only place that we've been that's outside of the 9 realms is the World Tree itself, where Sindri's house is. So, I'm not 100%. Oh, didn't mean to jump down here. Oh, this is the backside of that area. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that was a pretty epic fight. In the first game, they went out of their way to say, like, oh, the Draugrs are here because of some kind of magic spreading or, like, whatever, right?
Past those rocks, there's a sinkhole. That's where we're headed. We should...
But she has not mentioned a single time.
Nobody believed this place was real. They're gonna be so surprised.
She's not mentioned a single time that
You can't tell anyone about Ironwood.
we're
Not
just
even
being
your
attacked by
father.
all kinds of different
The
creatures.
biggest thing keeping this place safe is that Odin's not looking for it. My wards can keep the wildlife at bay, but if Asgard ever came looking...
I get it. I'm sorry.
Her wards
Don't tell
keep
anyone.
the actual place she lives safe. She calls them wildlife, but those aren't wildlife. Oh, we're back here.
Hola.
Hola. E.T. Pola.
Nu. We have company.
Oh, it's like a fennec fox.
Whoa! Hi. Bye.
Cute. Obviously, we're going up here. And hope there's loot. Oh. Oh. Oh, is that loot? Is that loot? Oh, loot is good. Don't shoot the cool creatures. Scattered rune. That's not what I want.
Watch the sinkhole coming up. Lots of creatures in it. Used to get a lot of supplies for paint down there.
Yeah? We should run them out. Your paint supplies are important. If that's what you want to do.
Sure. Why not? Lina.
What does that mean? I don't know what any of this means. There's lots of creatures down there. We should run them out. There's paint supplies. I don't know what's going on at all. But we're going to find out. I'm surprised she hasn't started saying, come on. Well, I think I know why it's called Ironwood. This is like my first, like, this close up where it actually looks like metal. Alright, let's go. Oh, you're just holding on to that? I mean, we could just tie it, right? right here around the big metal thing. You don't need to hold that with your teeth. All right. Unnecessary seems.
Perfect.
Perfect for what?
Hey.
Oh.
Hey,
It could
Build
be.
a flower?
Oh. It's a gift.
Thanks, but you keep it. Anyway, we're looking for wretch nests.
Killed the flower. That's pretty funny. Nope. Wow. I thought I could shoot in between them and blow them both up. I didn't miss that many times. Only some of those were a miss. For the record. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Okay. Yeah.
It's so dark down here.
Let me fix that.
Wretches! A nest of them!
They're everywhere down here.
Oh, shoot.
Catch this!
I actually don't really know how to fight him with this guy.
If we can light more torches, we'll be able to see, clear them out, and grab what I need from them.
Let's do it.
You lead, I'll light the torches. Let me know if you see any more torches. I'll light them so we can keep moving.
Wow, she has said that 5 times now.
I got this.
Isn't having a bow and arrow so nice?
It's so much cooler down here.
You should visit Midgard.
That didn't hurt him? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a level 4 guy over there. And it's like a purple health bar. I think that means he's higher than me. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Excuse me.
Smells kind of funky. Like old water.
Is this seriously trying to tell me this is too far to be cheap and shoot him from here? No, I'm a melee character. I will be as cheap as you will let me. I mean, I'm a ranged character. The opposite of what I just said. He fell to the ground, so it makes me feel like I am doing damage, but he's like level 4. Okay, well. Game's not going to let us be that cheap, which is really unfortunate, because the primary motivation of playing a ranged character almost always is cheapness. Oh. Oh, jeez. These guys. I can't even see him. Oh, man.
I've got this.
Yeah, take him out. You can see him better than me. Oh. And they explode. Oh my goodness. Alright, where are these guys coming from? Light this torch.
Hard not to get lost in here, right?
Yeah, we're fine. We got this.
Light it. You hear that? It sounds like a distant screeching or screaming. I'm wondering if that's like the game. Well, of course it's the game. But I'm wondering if that's like intentional or if this is just like, oh, it's just what. Oh, hello. That's just what caves sound like. Wow. I'm gonna die from one hit. I do not have a way to heal on this character. This doesn't heal me, right? No, it does not. Holy smokes. Yeah. Let me save. Wow, that did a lot of damage. It's especially annoying because I've already been in this area. Alright. Hey, I already killed this guy. Okay. Okay.
Got another one.
Sure, light it up.
We can see again.
I saw that guy walk away. He's here, right? Oh, look at this. He's not here anymore. Is that like the boss of this area? And he stays just out of your way? Is that kind of an... Jeez, you scared me. Is that kind of intentional? Like you can see him, but you can't quite shoot him?
I got you. We can see again.
Oh! Shoot. I should have probably saved that for when I have more guys to fight and can heal more, but... Oh, it kind of scared me. There's, like, too many branching paths, so I don't know which way is the wrong way. I want to go the wrong way. That way I can be looting. I don't know which way is the wrong way. This felt like the first wrong way.
I think we're close to another nest.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's charge up for that nest, huh?
Got another one. We can see again. Yeah.
Nice. I figured you were real. Ooh! Really like to come out of nowhere, don't you? Okay, R3. This kills him fast. Let's do that. The little guys aren't gonna stop until I take out their nest, but honestly, alright, we gotta find their nest because there's too many of them. Oh, cool. The nest is up there. Great. Nice. Oh, there's too many of them.
A little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Oh, man. First of all, where's the other torch in this area? Okay, it's like kill two, then shoot the nest.
Now to find the rest.
I don't know what I just did. I think I parried. Whew, okay. Just like with Kratos, the little guys are actually sometimes the worst. I mean, the big guys will kill you in 2 or 3 hits, but the little guys, it just can be overwhelming. Oh, there's the timber. I can upgrade the bow. Guessing you're not a real enemy. Alright. Just based on this game's logic, shouldn't there be a torch right here? This is your cave, lady. Okay. I was correct, though. This is the wrong way, and I did find the bonus area, and I got the 1 bit of loot that I was hoping to find. So, success! Still half health, so that's about the same. And I don't have a way to get there yet, so we're good. Okay, that was actually all technically right. And
Get the rest of these nests before we leave.
oh, that's exit. Okay, great. Alright, that's a very clear message. That is the wrong way. I hear that screaming again. There's going to be some kind of creepy boss in here or something.
I swear, this place didn't used to be so...
Whoa! Also, look at this. We got all the channel points. I'm Mr. Rogers' quote of the day. Okay. My eyes are a little tired. Let's see if I can muster reading off a piece of paper. Here we go. It isn't only famous movie stars who want to be alone. Whenever I hear someone speak of privacy, I find myself thinking once and again how real and deep the need for such times is for all human beings at all ages. Right? There you go. Sometimes you just need to be alone, and that's okay. Yeah. It starts a little weird. It isn't just only famous movie stars who want to be alone. That seems a little... That's kind of funny. But point taken. Point taken indeed. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice quote. I think we're gonna like push through. Yeah, they're always a bit awkward, right? Because he has like 20 like super famous quotes, right? But you had to fill a 365-day like tear off quote of the day. So they're really mining everything you said. Let's continue this. It looks like excuse me.
Feisty. I got this one. You can see again.
Looks like I am halfway through this cave. But I still think there's some like big bad in here. Oh, and well, this is obvious. All right, before we go there.
I got this one.
Okay. The burrowing creatures are very... Yeah, creepy. I knew this area was not safe. Like, come on, game. Like, you didn't fool me, but you did scare me. Those are two different things.
Whoa.
Did they eat the gold? Well, it looks like they did, actually. There's nothing left in there. Wow. Is that the first chest in the entire franchise to, like, be enemies? I hope that's not a thing going forward.
Be careful. These nests aren't just down here. They can be up on higher paths.
Yeah, I know. I've already had to deal with that so far. Okay, so the nest is up there. How do we stop it from down here? Or do we? Ugh. I don't want to break that yet. I feel like something else is going to happen when I break that. I'm going to wait to break that. Here we go. There's kind of no fast way to break this nest, though, is there? Oh, maybe if it's under status something? Oh, I don't know. Whatever, we got it.
Couldn't be many left.
This one was much easier. I'm still at a net health, though. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, we're getting that loot. Don't you worry. I know exactly where that dropped. Yes. Oh, 38 hack silver. Not really worth our time, is it? How do I get on these bridges up here? Alright, I guess I have to break... I don't know why, much like I was hesitant to go in that area that ended up being a trap, I am hesitant to go here. Oh, that's the bridge I was just under. Oh, okay. I get worried for nothing. So, I found the answer. How do we get on that bridge? It's up here. Oh, no. It's over there. You can never quite hit it, right?
I have an idea.
Doesn't let you cheat the angles in this game too much.
There.
Midgard, the other realms, anywhere.
I don't think that's a great idea. My animals need me, but it's sweet of you to offer.
Oh. What is happening?
This'll help. We can see again.
Alright. Oh, like I don't see you up there? See you up there. Alright, so he's not real. It doesn't matter. This area's got me like a little scared. More than normal, maybe just because Atreus can't take a lot of hits. Oh, thought I saw something. I did not. Okay. Alright, we continue. There's only one more nest, so at least...
One nearby.
Oh, that's not what I did my special attack.
I've got this.
I am trying desperately to not use all of my health taking hits I don't need to. Well, using all of my health is maybe a bit of a weird phrase.
Just need to find a way to get to it.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
Got it.
Oh. Look how glowy that chest is. Hello. But what does it mean? But what does it mean? We're gonna find out. It's very glowy. Ah, talent taken from the potency of the Great Hawk. Bound with runic properties. Is it another runic summon? No. It is... Oh, actually, can I upgrade this? No, I can't upgrade that. It's armor, accessory. Oh, it's another one of these things. Okay. When a runic summons is on cooldown, greatly increased status applied from runic arrows. Oh. So this would mean, just to translate that into video game, or from video game into real life here, real life. What this means is the ibex that I can summon that takes like 5 minutes on cooldown. If that's on cooldown, then my arrows just do more damage. Okay. But the question is that better than the ones I have? They just do greatly increases. I don't think it's better than the ones I have. Because it says it greatly increases. This one just already is greatly increases, so it's not better than that one. This lethal detonation, when they're all very close to each other, this deals significant damage. This one's really good. And that first deals greatly increased damage. See, everything already says greatly increased. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's a pretty cool upgrade. I don't see it being better than the ones I currently have. Oh, hello. Where's my friend?
I got your back. Not ready yet.
There's gotta be a way into that room.
Were you having a little chat with yourself about what room? I mean, I do appreciate the puzzle-solving aspect of this game,
What's
but...
your, favorite color?
Purple.
I'm supposed to pick one?
Not if you have more than one.
No, I got this. Blue. Wait, maybe green? Yellow's also so good. Ugh, but how can I forget about red?
She said, we gotta find a way to get in that room. I don't even know what she's talking about.
There's a hole in the wall. See anything useful inside?
Oh, this room. Gotta love the hint systems, though. Eventually, they will just tell you what the... Oh, and here they come.
I've got
You know what? I'm just tired of these guys. This is how tired I am. Special arrow. Hold on. Is it this one? R1? There we go. Wow, my special arrow actually didn't do a lot of damage to it. That's too bad.
I think that's all of them.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna keep swinging and blocking.
A bit. Let's head back.
Oh. Okay. Really? That's it? There's no, like, big boss for this fight area? I mean, that last guy was pretty tough, and she was real casual about it. There was a wolf guy, but he wasn't in this area. As far as I know, we've explored the whole area, and I did get the thing that upgrades my bow, which is kind of my primary desired loot. Where is she at? I hear her footsteps. Oh, and she walked around me. You ever walking like with somebody through a store, and you keep turning around, and then they're in front of you? That's what just happened, I think. Because I could hear her footsteps. Oh, here we go. Found him.
Someone was bound to be mad. We destroyed their nest.
We needed to.
Doesn't matter to her. Catch this!
Ooh. So with Kratos, this fight's actually pretty easy because I just use my chains. But he's got arrows. So I need to actually like hit these little guys. But if I could kill them with a status effect, they'll explode. So if I actually do this properly, it could go well. Let's try. Okay, so watch this. And I missed. So much for that plan. Because of my abilities, they'll explode and do a lot of damage to everything around them.
Not ready yet.
Oh! I have no idea why I just didn't block that. But let's use this ability and heal a little.
Take that.
That was just my bad. Oh, I did it again! Oh man, I'm gonna die from this poison effect.
A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
Why am I like so bad at those? I think I might die from this poison and not even have a chance here. I think usually like the game shoots this like purple thing up and it's like, oh no, these guys might kill me. These guys can kill me in one hit. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I meant to hit R3. That would have been the end of the game. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, I'm going to use this. I meant to hit R3 and I hit R2. I couldn't tell you why. Would have been the end of the fight right there. Oh, man.
Yeah. You?
Ready.
That was actually kind of mad. I took like 4 hits I absolutely didn't need to.
Let's head home.
Oh, here we go. Slow down time and shoot 3... well, whatever. Oh, it's just an ability. Oh, I choose between these. Okay, so this single shot thing has been horrible, so I don't want to use that anyways. So I think this is better. It also does more damage, which is weird because this is like some huge thing that shoots one big arrow. But it's actually not that good. So, yeah, let's use this. Slow down time. And, yeah, I mean, cooldown's about the same, so whatever. I'll forget to use it, but at least when I do accidentally use it, It might be better. Thought I didn't see this loot. I saw the loot. She's getting real excited about having you get out of my way. Oh! Is that it? Nothing else here? Alright, that was not a great boss fight on my part. I had to use the stone, and they're kind of expensive. Okay, calm down with that.
You know, I thought learning my destiny would change something, but I'm still just me. Was it like that for you?
You're always still going to be you, Loki. It's about coming to terms with it.
And you've come to terms with it?
I thought so.
Did you come to terms with it?
Back the way we came?
Nah, head around
Nah?
the sinkhole. It'll be quicker.
You say round or down the sinkhole? Head home through the marshes. Around, okay. Boy, she's really bolting there.
Oh, I meant to ask you. Your mother had visions. Can all giants tell the future?
Some. In dreams.
Hey, yeah. I dreamt of Thor a while ago.
Thor?
Came true, too. He showed up at my house.
He did? Sounds
yeah.
kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah. Kinda.
Kind of. I just feel like, and I feel like this is true in mythology, and it's true even in like modern day fictions. Like, prophecies oftentimes will in fact come true. Even in games and movies and books and stuff, but it's that interpretation of like how you got there that's very different. So, like, Loki here is basing, you know, a lot of his emotions on that picture of his father lying down. But it's like, ugh, that really could mean anything. Or maybe he dies at the end of this game.
Fireflies?
Are they dangerous?
That's adorable.
Kinda nice.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
For what? Oh, wow.
Cool.
I know things have been weird,
We don't have
In a lot of
fireflies out
ways,
here in California.
but I'm glad you came here.
Me too.
Can I talk to her more? Or... Oh, nope. Yeah, this is really nice. Also, let's shoot that thing for presents.
So now that I know how to get back here, I could come back anytime I wanted, right?
When?
I don't know. After things calm down.
As in, after Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it wrong that you want to ship them? They're similar age? They're apparently the exact same age, because they both said that in his journal, and then she made a comment. Because he said, wow, you've done a lot for your age, and she said, our age. I mean, they're one of the only two living giants, and they're the same age, and they seem to get along. I mean, whole movie franchises have been built on less. So yeah, if you think they're cute together, she's also helped him like control his wolf powers in 2 lessons.
What's up here?
A shortcut.
So yeah, maybe they're a good fit.
Girl, you can do it, Yala. I believe in you.
We're about to be attacked again. I think it's easier for us to walk up that small hill than to be riding her walk up the small hill.
You know, about your paintings, they're really good.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Yeah.
She won't go with them,
Is it
though,
working?
because she didn't see herself in the prophecies. Alrighty.
About damn time.
What the?
What?
Shut up. Too late to whine now.
Now.
What? Forest voice? Is it the forest, or is this some kind of, like, being or troll?
Damn it.
Who was that?
Why did she say now when it was too late? What is going on? Before we start petting this animal, can we talk about what just happened?
Feel anything?
No, it's not real.
There's nothing to feel. Kryla whispered its soul away.
What?
You know where she lives?
What are you gonna do?
I've buried enough wolves this winter.
Follow me.
What is going on? She takes animals' souls away? Is she a giant? I mean, this is the land of the giant. She must be a giant. If her father's power...
Watch out! These creatures are fast!
I got that!
If her father's power allows her to... or him to whisper the souls of giants into stuff, then I guess it... I mean, the other way kind of makes sense, too. Okay. I know I still got hit, and it's poison, so, like, that one hit might kill me. But did you notice? The guy I killed under a status effect exploded right in the middle of everybody, and it really did a lot of damage. So that's cool. There's a lot of guys here. Okay, that's... Whew. I used my runic power, and I like it. I like that one much better than the big random arrow. Yeah, so... I don't know. Whispering the animal's souls away is just, like, doesn't seem chill. Like, if she kills it and eats it, then it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Even wolves have predators, you know, depending on the ecosystem. We might say, you know, what makes sense for this land and this forest. But that's not exactly the situation. Nice. Oh! Oh! Oh, I am hurting.
I've got you.
I can do my beast powers, but I actually want to wait until there's like 10 enemies. That way I can heal.
She's my grandmother.
Ah!
She wasn't always like this.
There we go.
When she learned my father wouldn't do anything to avert his fate.
Here we go. Grandmother.
Changed.
I see.
This makes a whole lot more sense now. And normally I would be so excited at the thought of meeting one of the other remaining giants. So, here yet another remaining giant. But their relationship is strained. Not the way the father and I were before our journey. It sounds like Gryla did something to hurt her. And she said Gryla changed after the father refused to challenge his fate. We saw a soulless animal. Is she taking souls of living things? Yeah, I mean, that's, like, not cool.
Looks like we'll need to find a way through.
Probably up and over. Oh man, I was hoping this was a bonus area for loot. So what exactly are we going to do? We're gonna go confront her? But what does that mean in this context? I don't know the answer to that question. She's like, don't do anything crazy. But it's like, if she attacks us and we have to defend ourselves, well, that's how these things happen in video games. Wolver! Well, unfortunately for me, I'm so damaged and these guys are so hard anyways that I'm just gonna go straight into this. Oh, darn. Took some unnecessary hits there. Oh no! Poison! What? Oh, this is not what I want right now. Multiple enemies spewing poison on me in a small area. Oh jeez, I'm toast. I am toast. And I don't have my ability that lets me come back to life.
I've got you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just. Oh, I dodged at the wrong time again. I'm so down. Come on, Stag.
Did a lot of giants live here?
Oh my goodness.
I want to know about your mother.
She lived this entire life before she had me. But I don't know anything about it.
Sorry. I don't know anything about her. Your mother left the path of the giants way before I was born.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. She would have had to have left before she was born. If we're the same age. Okay. Well, that was, like, terrifying. One of those... I mean, notice the game is taking your strength away when they put you in this tiny little confined area. Where not a big deal for Kratos, but much bigger deal for the ranged character. These are like traps, like animal traps. So she traps animals and steals their souls. But maybe you can't steal the soul of a wolf, so she just kills them? I don't know, I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, now we're getting those timbers all over the place. Hey! At least I've got some health back. Whew.
Lata, go!
Lata, you don't want to be here.
She may still be checking her traps, but she might have more animals inside. We have to be quick.
What? This is a real, like, Jack and the Beanstalk type feel here. I mean, it's gonna end up in a fight, right? Like, we're gonna fight her and, like, have to kill her. I don't know how. I'm not looking forward to this.
There. We'll have to figure out how to get to it.
Something tells me that you'll tell me how to get there. Alright, prediction time.
Maybe there's a way up on the other side.
We will avoid killing her because she will see the soul that's in my knife. And she will know, like, who it is. And maybe somehow change her ways. Huh? Huh? I don't know. That seems plausible. Bonk. Okay, what am I missing? It has to be something from here that I can do, right?
Can you see another way to get me up there?
To get you up there? Can you just do that with me? No? Okay. Alright. So I need to break that off. Oh, hello. There you are. Of course.
Maybe that cage could help.
Yeah, I thought I just did the thing to knock the cage down. I mean, I shot the glowy thing. That's kind of how this game works. Oh, there's more? Oh, that's kind of fun. You have to shoot through the cage to get it. We have to be quiet. I mean...
Hang on. I'll create a way up for you.
Yeah. Just keep that off.
What does she need animals for?
Yes,
anyway?
tell me. I'm so curious.
She can live moments from their lives. Finally feel free.
Oh, that's
In
worse.
their fur as they run. Their only worries being what to hunt and where to sleep. But it's not real.
That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, I mean, knock that off, and I'll climb up there. There we go. So she takes the souls of animals, permanently ending their existence, their, like, real existence, for fleeting moments of living memories from their life. Oh, that sounds so bad. Like, the villain in stories is, like, usually it's like, oh, they've sucked the soul out of the creature to live 50 years longer, or whatever. This is like... I'm gonna live a few more seconds. I'm gonna live a few more minutes. This is so bad. I mean, she might be the biggest villain yet. Like, we know Odin is the biggest villain, but do we really even know why? Other than his, like, thousands of years of bad deeds? Look, we've been making plenty of noise. Either she's here and we have to fight her, or she's not here.
The things are so big. Where's the wolf?
There's a door to the cellar over here. She might keep the animals down there.
I'm breaking all these pots. I actually didn't mean to jump down here because I was going to use that area to shoot everything from. All right, so let's see.
I'd like to get out of here sooner rather than later.
Cages. Do we end up by throwing her in the oven? Is this like real fairy tale style?
Just gotta turn it.
Loki.
Hey, we know my future, and it doesn't involve us getting killed by your grandma.
Not how it works.
Oh, really? It's not how it works? She said you can't change your fate. There's nothing you can do.
Almost.
Oh, yeah?
Got it.
Oh, I wasn't done in there. Well, guess I was. I'm sure there was loot to be had that I missed. Why is there, like, scattered fruit?
I think I can hear something breathing near the back of the cellar.
Me too. I'm not hearing their voice.
The soul is already gone? Is this what we're gonna find out? I can't walk up that plank? Oh, darn. That sure looks like I can walk up it, right? Okay, come on. Yeah. Oh.
We need to find a way back there.
I mean, there seems like there's a lot of ways.
Careful.
I don't know how that helped, but It was glowing, so I shot it. This is how I do things. Like weirdly sized swords.
Haven't we seen those barrels before?
Yes, we saw them on the other side. Oh, she wants me to shoot them. Okay, gotcha. It's gonna come up here next anyways. For the loot. I do appreciate the hint system though. I'll take it. I don't want to be stuck forever. The only times I've been stuck this episode are when the game bugged out and I needed to restart. Now this is my kind. Look at all this fruit she's got. So she's not even eating these creatures. She's just stealing their souls. It's really, really horrible. Actual #1 villain so far in the game. Like, actual realized villain, not just stories of the past or who we suspect they're going to become. Jump scare. Jump scare. Can't jump scare me. I'm ready.
I didn't feel anything. Just like the other one.
This is
She
horrible.
took its soul. There's not much more we can do.
Hold this.
What are you?
You didn't have a least favorite giant, did you?
What?
What?
Never mind.
Is he gonna put the soul of a giant into the snake?
This one.
No. You can't.
Your mother said I'd know what to do with these.
Yes, eventually. I just gave them to you.
I know. But they can't hide forever. Right?
What?
And we can't just leave it here to die.
Are you sure?
No.
No, no. I mean, I think it's a crazy plan. But I'm curious about it too. We're at a pivotal moment. Thank you for the raid. Let's get back into it. Deep breath, and here we go. He's just straight up taking the soul of a giant and putting it in a snake.
I actually don't know how to do this part.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, maybe she does, because her father's the one who put him in there.
Together, then?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
And he can talk to animals, so he should be able to communicate to this giant. I don't know how much is that giant's personality, how much is the snake.
Wait. That's it? Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Here. But you're giving up already? They're your
It's
responsibility.
not that. It's not.
What?
I just think they're better off with you.
Oh, what?
Loki. Are you certain?
Call me Atreus.
Oh.
Okay.
He when he found this place, he was thinking of himself as Loki and as the champion and whatever. And I guess that experience with the snake just now made him kind of think that he was wrong.
We'll have to get out the same way we came in. She can't know we were here.
She can't know we were here. I broke so many pots, and I looted so much stuff. She's gonna know we were here. Wow, I didn't know how that was gonna go. And I would say that was probably the thing I expected to happen the least, which is nothing. It kind of makes sense though, right? Okay, so let's assume that was a giant soul that we put in that snake. It's still a snake, so there's still things that are not soul related that control it and guide it. And then you have a giant who has been hiding out for a large number of years in some kind of suspended afterlife. It's not very clear what they're actually doing in there. So maybe he's just like, he gets in the body and the instincts of the snake take over. And the snake instincts are like, we gotta get out of here. Like, this is a bad place. Let's move. You know, like that's what the snake instincts are going to be thinking. So the giant, who is confused and disoriented in that, like, higher order of thinking, is like, okay, I'm going with the instinct. The fight or flight, time to flight, I'm just getting out of here. That kind of makes sense. I could buy that. So, like, an hour later, 2 hours later, 10 minutes later, the giant soul is like, hey, I'm in a snake now. Let's like try to do things that are more than just what a snake would do. Eva says, I think you're reading into it too much. You're probably right. Speaking of that, okay, let me just tell you. I was on a search for the, like, So Bad It's Good Christmas movies, and because I love me some Hallmark, like, Christmas movies, but the worse the better, right? The ones that are actually good, not a big fan of, but the worse the better. So Holiday in Handcuffs, 2012, Melissa Joan Hart, Mario Lopez. One of the best So Bad It's Good movies that I think I've ever seen, let alone in the holiday category. So do yourself a favor and watch that one. Yeah, it was so good. But there's this scene where something crazy and ridiculous happens, which is, of course, most of the movie. And I'm ranting for like 20 minutes how it makes no sense. And then I said to myself, which is the point you just made, which is, wait, I've spent more time thinking about this than the writers did. What am I doing? It's a good one.
To close the door.
Holiday in Handcuffs. This is ridiculous. She's gonna know we were here. Yeah, if you have a tight 90 minutes or 89 minutes, spend it on that movie. Oh, geez. Sorry.
Hey, help me with this. It's heavier than it looks.
Back into the game. Little cough section. So she's, like, I understand this is her grandma, right? This is her grandma. She doesn't want us to kill her grandma. I 100% understand this. I also understand that her grandma is a horrible monster that steals the souls of animals to get high for like 2 minutes. And I'm not okay with that. So if we gotta kill grandma, I don't know, maybe that's what we do. I would much rather turn her around, solve the problem that she has that is doing this. You know, I would much rather do that, but no. This game doesn't generally present solutions like this. In case you're wondering what's happening, she wants me to move that cup back into place because we knocked that cup over. And I just wanted to make a point as I jumped across all these tables and destroy pots after pots. She's gonna know we were here. I am all for the non-violent solution. This lady is the biggest villain that we have seen so far. So I don't know how that's going to work. We just straight up killed 1,000 elves, and the reason we killed them is because they attacked us. this lady's worse than all of them combined. Sorry, I have some really strong feelings, obviously, about about her villainhood. All right, here we go. Ah, grapefruit, sparkling water. I do love it.
Enough whining. You won't even remember in a moment.
See what I mean? You tell me I'm wrong?
We're just going to kill him.
No, because we are going to stop her. I've avoided this for too long.
Okay.
She's not well.
She's not well.
No. You should be thanking me. What good does a soul do anybody?
I don't know. Why do you?
Just a vessel for pain.
Then, you know what?
I damn near envy you.
Oh, this is... I don't want to go on a rant about this lady. She's messed up. She needs help.
I'll distract
And I don't know how we're going to actually help her.
Then we break the cauldron.
We break the cauldron. Oh.
No. We can't hide forever.
She just asked if I was sure earlier, and I said no.
I told you never to come back here!
That's right, look at me!
So many things I've forgotten, and you refuse to be one of them!
It doesn't have to be this way. If Ragnarok is coming, wouldn't you rather face it together?
Destiny ever do for anybody?
Free the wolf, and then break the cauldron? I think I want to break the cauldron first.
Oh, for... You brought a friend!
Loki!
Loki?
Yeah.
Let him go!
Oh! She doesn't use green magic very often. Oh! That's an interesting attack method. Just throw your body down.
Through here, follow me.
Where?
Hurry!
Oh. What? Oh.
This way.
Behind me. Okay.
Run!
I was like, she can grab me.
Where are you?
You sure you want to go back there?
I told you, we have to.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we have to break the vessel. I'm on board with this plan. I didn't know we could stop her without killing her. If we could just break the vessel, and then she's gonna have to deal with, you know, her problems another way, then so be it.
Over there. Gotta destroy that cauldron. Can you swing across?
Oh, I can swing so good.
Where'd you go?
Fee fi fo fum?
Hiding?
Why is she looking over there?
Hey!
Oh, it's a push fast? I can push fast. Oh.
Champion of the Jotnar, here in my humble home. Having a bit of fun before your father croaks.
Oh, she thinks my father's gonna die too. Oh, okay. Alright. So I gotta distract her and then hit it.
Well is Odin's stable boy. Shut up! I'm sure he'll make such a fine pop, you'll forget.
To hit the runes on her cauldron!
Oh yeah, I know. So you have to hit the runes on the cauldron. Yeah, she has to expose the runes first.
Leave me alone, girl.
Yeah, she is totally... I smell the blood of Loki. Oh.
Oh, now's your chance! Get to that cauldron!
Why are you even here?
Oh, I just hit it? Okay. I thought I was gonna have like a quick time or something. I just hit it.
Gotta get off the floor.
What? What?
The pitiful giants.
I wasn't anywhere near...
Candle over there! Maybe she'll get stunned if I hit it!
There's a candle over there? Maybe she'll get stunned if I hit it?
Soul King cute. I'm ashamed we're even related, girl.
You don't mean that! Thunder! Hit the cauldron!
There we go. How many times can we do that trick?
Get away from me!
Oh, the magic is just finding me? Oh, creepy. I guess makes sense. She's magical.
You will not touch my cauldron!
Literally just touched it like 5 times.
Get off the counter!
Oh! Jeez. Okay. At least now I know some ways to get up and down. Okay. We'll be alright. Oh, oh, nope. Right there. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really bad at that. Other enemies do that too, and I miss all the time. Okay, watch this. We're gonna stun her. We've got it a little figured out. We've got it a little figured out. Maybe I'm not the best, but... Oh! Is this safe? Where I'm at? Okay. Oh god, I really hate... Look how bad I am at shooting these! If she just did that with all her attacks, I'd have no shot. Oh, whatever with your candle thing.
Why are you so bent on hurting me like this, girl? I've done nothing to you!
You can't keep stealing souls!
They're
Yeah,
just
really.
animals!
Oh.
Be stunned, Atreus!
Oh.
Leave me alone!
I'm on the wrong side.
You can dispel those before they hit you! Use your arrows!
Oh! My reload time's too slow. Well. Alright, that was the worst one yet. I can see the rune. No?
This is all I've got!
Ooh, I'm taking some hits. Okay. The stomp is like the easiest thing to avoid. Oh. I say that and then literally stomped for the first time. It was the first time she stomped me. I can't shoot the flying things coming at me. I can't. I just can't. It'd be nice if this was halfway through the fight. Hey, it's halfway through the fight.
When you're ready, and I can use rune stones on her candle. If she's close enough, the blast might stun her.
I can hear you!
Be stunned, Atreus!
This game is very forgiving with the boss fights.
Before they hit you, it should dispel her magic.
Oh, I can use my normal arrows. Well, I still miss.
What did I ever do to you?
Oh, that's right. He does a bit of a slow-mo situation. When you dodge backward, can you just turn just the tiniest bit, please? Thank you. Okay, alright. So it does a bit of a slow-mo when I turn. Okay, alright, so it actually seems like if I know how to use the controls, it's actually not that bad. Why does she turn around like that? It's almost as if she's trying to protect her one vulnerability. It's almost like that. Can you come over like 4 feet more closer this way? 4 of your steps, for the record. I'm busy. I can't believe that actually stunned her from that far away. I'll take it. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, shoot. Wasn't ready for that. Aha! What ho? Alright. Swing and a miss. Oh, I need to push R3. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, we did way better this fight when I realized that I can shoot the things flying at me with my normal arrows. I have unlimited normal arrows. Yeah, it's because she eats the fruit. So my prediction was whatever soul is in my knife would communicate with her, but no. I just destroyed her cauldron.
What did you do?
You're gonna have to deal with your own
I
problems.
saved you.
You know, you better run.
I should have thrown you to the wolves right after I pulled you out of your mother. Get out!
Just
get out!
No.
Well, we found a way to stop her without killing her, so I'm happy. Just still, though, she's really bad. So...
You think you've done something here, granddaughter? You are nothing! And no one will ever remember you! Not even Loki! You'll just be a forgotten chapter in his story! He'll be too busy mourning his father! I see you again! You'll wish you died with your parents!
Oh. Ooh. No drama like family drama. This game's got that part right.
You sure it's alright to leave her here? What if she comes out looking for...
She used to leave me food.
What?
She'd say she didn't care about me, but sometimes I'd wake up and I'd see a loaf of bread sitting next to the fire. Just baked just the way she always used to. She's not a monster, you know? She's lost.
It could be both. I'm normally pretty empathetic, but she is bad. Bad news. When I'm not on your side, you know you've done something really bad. Lost, and from what I can see, she's right. I'm reading the bottom there. She can't take the souls of animals anymore, but that isn't going to end her story. I hope she can eventually fix things. She deserves the support of a family as much as Gorilla does. Wow, I mean, Atreus is really... That right there, this bottom paragraph, that is a very empathetic take on those events.
Boy.
He's going to earn some boy points. Yeah, wow, that was rough. It's I just looked over and it's doing that flashy thing that the game capture does sometimes. So what we're going to do is change over to display capture. I have, just for the record, no idea why it does that. That seems to be something with the capture card after about 3 hours. But the weird part is it's not on OBS. It's only on the stream. So I think it probably... I catch it usually pretty quick. So... Whew. All right. So let's dive back in. I'm guessing... Wow. I'm guessing this part is going to be over pretty quick. I think like we were kind of done with this. Oh, the game is doing that thing where it's like I can walk where I want, but I actually can't because I try to go that way, it just stops. You hadn't even noticed because you were so caught up in the story. It honestly might have flickered once because it bothers me so much that I'm very attuned to seeing it.
We'll be back once we reach the other side of this path.
Oh, she is so heartbroken.
That's 2 out of 3.
She's 15.
Race me. Come on.
Can you imagine that conversation?
You want a rematch after last time.
I appreciate. Last time I beat you.
I'm pretty sure it was a tie.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
The fruit are huge here. Whew, that was rough. She's already lost both her parents, so this is her grandmother, her maternal grandmother.
So prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, go!
Fine.
You coming or what?
Oh.
Go! Go! Go!
You're Fox? Oh, no, you don't!
That's pretty funny. Oh!
Watch the turn here!
Did I just turn into a wolf?
I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
This field always smells so amazing.
I used positive emotions to turn into a wolf.
Better like this. Don't get too distracted. Oh, come on! You're not getting tired now, are you?
Where am I going? Excuse me, little creatures.
Those paws can only carry you so far. Whoa! Whoa!
This is...
Faster! We got him now!
Yep, you're right.
Boy.
He gets boy points for this. Being able to control his emotions enough to turn into a wolf at will. All the other wolves are probably pretty excited. Not to mention the one we freed is probably telling all our wolf friends how awesome we are.
You really made me work for it.
Work for it? He rode a magic fox the whole way.
Loki. Atreus. Thank you.
I'm sorry she was so hard on you.
Yeah, really.
Me too. Well, I suppose you're ready to get home now. I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready.
Do I have to leave?
Not if you don't want to. Your prophecy was less clear on when you have to go.
When you have to go.
My prophecy.
Yeah, let's look at this prophecy again. Because I thought I thought I saw a snake.
You still
Did I
don't
see a
believe
snake?
it, do you?
Oh.
I think I'm being stupid.
I think
Second.
you care for your dad so much you can't conceive of a world where you let him get hurt. Come here. I need to show you something.
We'll explain that as soon as they're done talking. Okay. So who is that?
Lao Fei? My mother's?
But she's not in there.
But
Wish it weren't empty.
I know how it feels to lose a parent, to lose both. Your mother may be gone, but your father
Will be gone soon too, according to the
has
prophecy.
still got time to say goodbye.
Or to
I know what you're
challenge
trying
the
to say.
prophecy.
And I appreciate it. I do. But... I don't know. We've got to be more than a bunch of stories with our endings already written. What happens to you now?
That's a
I
great
don't know.
question. This is a weird shot.
Like I said, once you're gone, my part in this is over. So, you know, feel free to stay.
Oh, why doesn't she come with us?
I think your part is as big as you want it to be.
What are you gonna do?
What's about to happen?
No idea. But I can't just sit back and let my dad die. I gotta get back.
Hey, change the prophecy.
Okay.
Huh. Stars here are different.
No. You just are.
I am gonna see you again.
Sure. Okay, now,
You should go with this.
close your eyes. And hold that tight. You don't want to lose it. Home.
Oh, this is... Oh! Oh!
Repeat.
Man! I wanted to explore this place more. I think I just triggered the end, and now I'm going home. Oh man, I didn't upgrade my bow. I have enough stuff to upgrade my bow. Oh man, I didn't mean to. I like when games give you that extra second where they're like, "Are you sure you want to continue?" I screwed it up. Sometimes I don't know which way is the wrong way. I want to take the wrong way. I just really wanted to explore the rest of this area. Oh. 63, not for the day total, but 63 total at the end of the day today.
Like that?
Man, I'm really bummed because I have enough to upgrade the bow and do all kinds of stuff with his skills and stats, and now I'm not going to get the chance. This whole time he would be doing more damage, but I messed it up. Oh, home. Like, we're on Midgard. Oh, oops. That's... That's not the home we wanted to go to.
Other home. Other home.
Other home.
Other home.
Sindri. Or father. Yeah, go to your father. Or go to Sindri. It's gonna be a little hard to concentrate now. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is, Oh, shoot. Did you see the reach on him? Uh-oh. Oh, there's the doorway. Okay. Cool. Would you see the reach on them? I just need to get one good blast. There we go. Because it'll hit them all if I do it right. Okay, if I can get this guy, and then he will explode and kill all the others. Ha ha! God, I forgot how, like, tough these guys were. Okay, how about I get this health stone? You see that reach they have? It's no joke. It kind of sucked to, like, get through the whole area. You know, the whole, like, bonus area and then die on these, like, little guys. There we go. Okay. There's all of one of you left. Thought I timed that right. I did not. You like that? Oof.
Gotta get back to Sindri's and figure out how to save Father. And I gotta keep Ironwood and Angravoda a secret somehow. What did I get myself into?
What did you get yourself into? Yeah, watch your back because,
What were you thinking?
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days. Do not lie to me again!
Oh no.
Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
No more than you.
Then why? Why?
This is gonna be bad. 2 days?
You will not tell me.
Well, first of all, he should probably talk to you on the other side. Because
But you don't believe
Odin
in any
can
of it.
hear.
And still, I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
Odin can, like, monitor this realm, so they need to
I
get
can't
going.
talk about it. But I just need you to trust me. You kept secrets, but I trust you.
That is not the same.
Why not? You hid things. Mother hid things. You had good reasons, and so do I. Why can't you just...
Later.
Oh, and now we're playing Kratos. Okay. These ice guys should be a little easier, right? And I missed. Do I remember how to play? I think I do. Some enemies are easier as Kratos, and some enemies are easier as the kid. So that is a fact. Oh! Oh! Okay, I knew we were gonna get a boss fight.
Remember us?
Not sure this is a Valkyrie we met, lad.
How do you know?
She's corporeal, but different. Looks like the bastard's finally done it.
You don't want to fight.
Oops. Look at that hit. I was trying to find the axe. I'm fairly certain I need to use my axe on her.
We have beaten a Valkyrie before. We will again.
Yeah, it took me quite a while to actually beat him before, so not really looking forward to it. That should have stunned her. But whatever.
Why are you doing this?
Oh shoot! You know how many times it took me to beat a Valkyrie before? Also, here's another problem: is
Why won't you stop?
No more questions.
I don't have my resurrection stone. Well, instead of, you know what, we're gonna, if I could, I'd take away Father Points, because I understand why he's mad, especially because it's been 2 days. 100%. 100%. But why did he step through the portal into Midgard and then scold him? He could have pulled him back into the safe area and then was like, I'm gonna scold you in the safe area.
She's not messing about, is she?
No.
Father, are you okay?
Focus on the enemy, not me!
Yes, sir!
Activate Valor for short health growth. Valor uses portions of the rage meter. I don't understand what these tooltips mean or how to activate them.
We can free you!
I think she's free enough, lad.
She's free. Alright. I don't know how to use Valor or whatever. Or Rage. I don't know.
What'd we do to you?
Ooh. Oh, quick time. Oh, that's Freya. That makes a lot more sense.
Every agony. Every violation imaginable.
Oh boy.
Atreus! You do not want this! Calm your mind! Control it! She was our friend.
Oh, God.
Atreus. Atreus. Are you harmed?
We were totally gonna beat her, by the way. Just for the record. Okay.
Maybe. For the moment. You're of more use to me.
This is Freya. In the first game, we killed her son, but we had to. He was a bad guy. And she vowed to kill me.
Home.
Home? Really?
You will tell the truth when I return. Now I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Rodnifer. Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
She might be willing to do a temporary peace because everybody's against Odin, or she's against Odin, he's against Odin.
I refuse to remain bound to this realm. We travel to Vanaheim.
Well, guess it's just us then.
Ha! Oh, I always have subtitles on, especially because I talk over the game so much.
One gateway to Vanaheim, coming right up.
Wow. Choose Fury or Valor. Valor uses rage to heal rather than harm. Select Kratos' rage path at any time in the weapons menu. Interesting. I have it so that the rage heals me when I fight, though, so it's an interesting little thing. I'll probably be choosing Valor because I lose health so much that seems like more my style. Like, I'd rather extend the length of a fight and heal.
If you are still bound, how will you travel?
I crafted a protection ward that'll keep me from being pulled out of the realm. It should hold until I find what I need.
Oh, really?
What is that?
The source of the magic that binds me to Midgard. We're going to find it and destroy it.
I will help you, but it will not change what I have done.
Okay.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
We going or what?
I mean, that's fair. I was gonna win that fight though, so just throwing it out there. Are there any more enemies to fight? Can we just actually not? Well, this almost seems like perfect timing. Because I think this is a very natural stopping point. And, you know, story-wise, we essentially started the game with a father-son fight, which I kind of knew was coming just, you know, from story beats. It makes sense. It did not go the way I thought it was going to go. And instead, we ended up completely playing as Atreus, finding out his path, his history, his fear of his father dying, and kind of everything like that. And in terms of like the what do you call it? Like in terms of the prophecy, that's what I was looking for. Wow, I think I'm a little tired. In terms of the prophecy, I don't know, because I didn't get a chance to really look at it and study it. I don't know as the player, like how we're going to get around it. I'm guessing Kratos, being who he is, the god of war, or the person who has waged war on gods, might find a way around this prophecy and to not let Odin destroy all the realms. Or who knows exactly what his plan is, because I actually don't know what his plan is. So that's that. We're going to play this a game again next Wednesday for sure. And Saturday we're going to continue Evoland. Evoland 2 is a very long game, and so we kind of have our Saturdays and our Wednesdays kind of planned out right now. And I also just want to point out that we have 63 total Gifts of Light. More information about that in the About page. That will be going out. We've already collected that just this month. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you everybody for redeeming those channel points for charity. And I will see you Saturday for Evoland 2 or next Wednesday for more God of War. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Or morning, depending what time zone you're in. Okay, bye.